see.
Now it's Sparage taking the shot, scores!
What a move! What a goal! How about that?
It handles his way to the net, scores! Oh my goodness!
What's up, folks? This is NOJHL Game Day. Alex Bastiavansky here. Welcome back inside our league studio, and fasten your seatbelts as there are some Titanic tilts ready to go down today. Let's get you all set up before the puck drops in just a few minutes.
Looks like there is a player in the box for French River to get things started. Looks like a 10-minute misconduct was assessed to someone. It's a quick shot right away and they score!
Cameron Menard struck first for Espanola against French River, and on this night it was truly the Menard show.
Tella back behind the net, Guthrie with a minute 15 left on the power play. Out in front, they score! It's Menard again! On in the second period, here's Cameron Menard looking to complete the hat trick. To the middle he comes, beautiful move, Menard, it's towards the net! There's the hat trick, and he caps it off in style! Yep. We're back to even strength as Wicklander and Christopoulos parking between one another. Here's a centering feed, backhanded in! And guess who? It's Cameron Menard with his fourth of the night.
Plus he had an assist for 5 points. Espanola rolls 9-4 over French River. Blind River visiting Kirkland Lake. The Beavers hit first in the second frame.
Fiddy slides it up to King. King taking it hard, picking up some speed in over the line. Quick little toe drag shot. And misplayed or misjudged. And that picks the short top corner.
Owen King with the opener, and then in the third, Wyatt Gibson rips it past Mathis Biron-Morel to make it 2. The Beavers extend the Miners' agony. They fall 3-zip and are still winless on the season. The Sioux Eagles were in Hearst for a wild one. The Lumberjacks draw first blood in the second frame.
Shot by Schillinglaw was wide. It's kept in by Como. Move behind the net to Bourdon. Went a quick shot. A save. Bourdon wants it. And he scores!
Aiden Callan added to the lead 8 minutes later with that tally, and then Liam Boswell would make it a 3-goal advantage with that lovely snipe. We told you this was a wild one, though. Alex Povorozniak got one back for the Eagles, and then Cooper Fredericks nabbed a second before the intermission. Then in the third, Benjamin Pouliot sneaks one past Alexandre Boivin, and the Eagles come all the way back to tie it 3-3. This one needed overtime.
Kept in by Como. No pressure by the Eagles. Como cross ice to Schillinglaw. Goes back to Boswell. Back to Como. Hey! Shoots and scores! OT winner!
What a game, what a goal, and what a fantastic call as well. Okay, 4 games on tap for tonight. The Thunderbirds in Kirkland Lake at 7. Blind River in Powassan at 7 as well to face the Voodoos. Espanola taking on the Rapids at 7. And the Sioux Eagles in Iroquois Falls at 7:30. Game notes. Blind River in Powassan. This is the first time they face each other all season. The Voodoos still trying to get things going. They're 3-2 in their last 5 and currently sit 8th in the standings. Blind River rolling pretty good at the moment. They dropped Kirkland Lake last night, 3-zip, of course, and have won 5 of their last 6 contests. Espanola faces French River for the second straight night. The Paper Kings, of course, won big last night, 9-4, and they are looking good as of late, winning 3 of 4. Cameron Menard on fire at the moment, tied for the league scoring lead. The Rapids struggling. They had won 2 straight before going on a 4-game slide, which they will try to snap at home tonight. The Sioux Eagles head to Iroquois Falls to tangle with the Storm. Last time they played, the Eagles beat them 3-2 at the league showcase, and the Storm are hurting right now. They have dropped 4 straight and have been outscored 27-5 over that stretch. While the Eagles did lose in overtime to Hearst last night, They've been strong lately, having won 4 of their last 6 contests. Finally, we've got the Thunderbirds in Kirkland Lake to face the Gold Miners. Last time they hooked up on October 11th, it was a bloodbath with the Birds winning 12-3. Since ending a 4-game slide, Sioux has won 2 straight contests. And of course, we know all about the Miners' struggles. They are the last remaining winless team in the league this season, but were competitive in losing to Blind River 3-0 last night. Okay, a couple of news items for you. Lucas Signoretti is on the verge of a milestone. With this goal against Timmins on Thursday, he now has 99 career regular season goals. You'll have to wait until next Thursday against Blind River to go for the century mark, though. And congrats to Jason Gallant of Espanola. He notched his first ever NOJHL goal last night against French River. It was a beauty for the 18-year-old from Buffalo, New York. Their primetime player from last night was Gallant's teammate Cameron Menard, who was in beast mode against the Rapids. He already had a 4-point night this season. Now he's got a 5-pointer as well. Menard now tied for the league scoring race with Lucas Signoretti. And your play of the day, brought to you, of course, by BrokerLink Auto, Home, and Business Insurance. BrokerLink, life is confusing. Your insurance shouldn't be. And it's Matthew Como of the Lumberjacks with the overtime winner against the Sioux Eagles.
Kept in by Como. No pressure by the Eagles. Como cross ice to Schillinglaw. Goes back to Boswell. Back to Como. Hey! Shoots and scores! OT winner!
Yeah, and just remember, of course, that to stay up to date on everything that's going on in the NOJHL, you can head to the league's official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. Now it's off to the rink for puck drop. Enjoy the game.
And off to the rink we are as we welcome you inside the Powassan Sportsplex for the first time in what feels like forever, as the Powassan Voodoos have not hosted a home game here at the Sportsplex since October started. I'm Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Brad Brooks here for this hopefully exciting, but promises to be an exciting game between the Powassan Voodoos and the Blind River Beavers.
Hi, Courtney. Yeah, my first game this year that I get to call, so I'm excited to be back in the booth, proverbial booth that we got here back at the Powassan Sportsplex again this year.
Yeah, it's more of a table at this point.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
we'll call her a booth, and that's just being fancy now. But I'm pretty excited to get things going. It's been a while. It's been since the NOJHL showcase that I've gotten to call a Voodoos game, but I took in a Voodoos game in Sudbury a couple of weeks ago. But with that being said, we're just about ready for the national anthems, and then after that we'll be set for puck drop as we just wait for the two teams to go. The Voodoos did take down the Beavers. They did meet at the showcase. I believe the score of that game was 2-1, and that was a very good game by the Powassan Voodoos. So hopefully the Voodoos can get more going, and that's when they kind of start to turn the season around a little bit here, as once again we're just about set for the national anthems, and Courtney and Brad will be back on the other side of this. And we welcome you back after the national anthems here at the Powassan Sportsplex as we're getting set for puck drop. Brad, what are we most excited about here between the Voodoos and the Beavers?
Well, I'm excited to see Austin Seibel get his, he's going for his second win of the year. He only has the one in 6 starts. However, that one was a shutout a couple weeks ago back against French River on October 6th.
Yeah, he's looked really good in Powassan colors, especially in that game against Sudbury that they fell 3-2 in. He stood on his head in the Countryside Arena. Both games actually that he played in Sudbury this year. Both of them almost going to overtime. The first one going to overtime. The second one almost getting there, but Sudbury scored a late goal. The Beavers do come into this game off a 3-0 win last night against the Kirkland Lake Gold Miners in Kirkland Lake. And the Voodoos come in off a victory last weekend against the Espanola Paper Kings.
2 teams coming in off wins. Something's got to give them tonight. Actually, the Beavers lost their previous game, but before that, we're on a 4-game win streak, so they're playing some good hockey right now. The Powassan Voodoos better be prepared.
They are indeed. They've lost a game to these Voodoos already, as we mentioned at the NOJHL Showcase, and we are underway. But a quick whistle here. The Beavers in their road whites are going left to right to start this period, and the Voodoos are in their home greens, are going right to left as Russo's in for the draw. He wins it back to Sam Rive. Rive goes right across to Rotundo. And that's a pretty young pairing right there, 16-year-old and 17-year-old out there on this defensive pairing for the Voodoos.
And they're going to be relied upon heavily here in this game.
Nice. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, and Justin Russo, for his part, scored the game winner, actually, against these Blind River Beavers back on October 1st in that showcase.
He did, as Gibson takes a shot. It's off a skate, and Seibel just gloves it down. Now Lux is mixing it up in front of the net. We're only 31 seconds into this game, and it's like these two teams are really fond of each other already.
Some excitement already here, some extracurriculars. This is shaping up to be a pretty fun game, Courtney.
Looking forward to it. Owen King, we'll have to watch out for him. In 13 games, he has 10 goals already on the season. And that's quite a number for
10 goals and 14 points leads his team in both those categories.
Dubroy in for the draw. And it's won back by the Beavers and sent in on net. And Seibel just gloves that one down to get another stoppage here. Dukeshire with the face-off win.
Wasn't really a whole lot of pressure off that draw. I actually kind of half expected Seibel to play that to his defenseman. But you know what? Err on the side of caution and get another draw. Hopefully you win it.
A little bit dark in that corner, too, as they're out a light over top of it, almost over top of his net.
In the home corner, that's not good. You don't want that.
Puck played back by Seibel to his defense partner. It's up to the far side half wall and knocked back around behind the net. McKillop with the puck now. McKillop looking for his options, goes back behind his net. And that one's sent right back down into Voodoos territory. McKillop once again with the puck, flips it down the ice to relieve some pressure. And now on his horse, the Voodoos go down the ice. That was Heath Bradley on the puck. Now the puck comes out. Misa knocks it back into the corner. And the Beavers play it around. Back down the ice the other way. That missed its intended target. And now the Voodoos are going to beat out the icing call, so we'll get another stoppage here and an offensive zone draw for Powassan.
And I think we should do our starting lines for the fine folks listening in.
I think that's a good call.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by the Clubhouse by Gateway Golf, located on Oak Street East in North Bay, Ontario, with over 200 plus real-time courses, simulator arcade games, and delicious eats. The Clubhouse is North Bay's newest social hangout.
And we'll get to that just momentarily as the puck is already back down to Voodoos territory for another icing call right there. And Brad, take it away with who our starting lineup was.
For the Powassan Voodoos, sorry, I can't even talk tonight. Powassan Voodoos, Justin Russo on that top line, and he's flanked by Caden Cowell and Nathan Pelche. And for the Blind River Beavers, Aaron Dukeshire at center. On the left wing, Shea Cruson. On the right wing, Callan McQueen.
Thank you very much. In net is Dunham Fox and Austin Seibel, as we've already talked a little bit about him. The Beavers currently sit in second in the NOJHO with a record of 9-4-1. And for those of you at home, remember it is a one-division league this year. It's all 12 teams in one pool, whereas last year, of course, it was 6-6 between the East and the West.
Do we know? Sorry, I don't even know if I know why they made that switch.
Just to kind of keep the travel a little bit easier on everyone. I mean, they were already making it like Powassan was mostly playing Espanola and Sudbury, which are already in the West, right? So They just made it so, you know what, every game's going to matter big time. So every game does matter. All the points are rival points now.
I really like that, actually. It's a nice new format.
Yeah. Top 8 teams make the playoffs. So Voodoos currently in a playoff spot. If the playoffs were to end today, they'd sneak in 8th place.
That's right. Started the year a little slow, but they've picked it up lately. Three wins in their last 5 games there. So
Voodoos, Deniz stole the puck in neutral zone, and now it's sent down the ice by Dubroy. And chasing it back in, Blind River has it in their own zone. And flying through the air, though, picked up by Pelche. Pelche out front. Good shot there, saved by Dunham Fox as the Voodoos get their first good chance of the game here. Now walking back in, trying to get a chance there. Mason Rotundo threw the puck out front. Nobody was there. It's picked off by the Beavers. And back down the ice they go, but now once again Cowell picks it up in the neutral zone. Flips it in, picked off by Allen, and now Sheridan walks in. Sheridan takes a hit from Coleman. And the puck thrown down the ice by the Voodoos, looking for a stretch pass up for Rotundo. Now once again through the neutral zone, Cowell tries to get to it. Sheridan picks it up though. Hit thrown by Justin Russo on the far side. Now Rotundo takes his man down in front of the penalty box. Russo flips the puck in, and that'll go for icing as he was well behind the red line there, banking on Caden Cowell to kind of beat out the race for that one.
bit of a tentative start to this one, wouldn't you say, Courtney?
Yeah, it's been a little bit slower than expected, I suppose.
No one's really establishing any zone time here. I'd like to really see some hard forechecks, some pucks in deep. I know it's cliche to say, but I'd really like to see some established zone time here, see if we can get a few shots on Dunham Cox.
Sure, it's cliche, but it's cliche for a reason.
That's right.
Puck flipped back in by the Voodoos, or off the draw by the Voodoos, and now it's sent back down the ice, and that missed everyone, and that'll go for another icing against Powassan. So they aren't able to get a change in again.
Dunham Fox has looked pretty solid in that net for Blind River this year. This is his 10th start of the year. He's got a .207 goals against average right now and .937 save percentage. So he's looked great. Blind River's looked great to start the year. Second place in the league.
Yeah, they have. Again, Voodoos are able to take them down at the showcase, but that was the showcase. This is now. Cowell with the puck over the red line, dumps it in. Dunham Fox pokes it away as Cowell was coming in like a freight train, and he's knocked off his feet. And the Beavers right down the ice again. Hill plays it in. Seibel gets to it, and he's just going to cover up. Error on the side of caution there as Furman was barreling down on him.
Caden Cowell, of course, leading the Powassan Voodoos in points so far with 12 points in 10 games. The other Caden Dubroy, leading the team in goals, 6 goals so far this year. So it's the Caden show.
It is. Both have looked dynamite. The Caden squared.
Caden squared. Of course, they're spelled differently.
I was going to say,
Cowell has a Y in there.
McIsaac with the shot. That one's blocked. And the Beavers still have the puck in the Voodoo zone. Now it's picked off by Dawson in the middle of the ice. He gets it up for Bradley, who just one-touches it to Dubroy, and now it's flipped back in by Bradley. And the puck back to the blue line, kept in by Rive momentarily as it's out of the zone. Now Kratz sends it right back in on the backhand. And the Voodoos will chase after it, but it's the Beavers that get to it first. Down the ice. Got a piece of it, so no icing there against the Beavers. Kratz with the puck in his own zone. This is his first home game in the Sportsplex. Now with the puck down the ice, Dubroy just had it underneath his stick.
It was a beautiful pass. Too bad he couldn't corral that.
Yeah, it would have been tape to tape.
He would have been sprung.
And that'll go for another icing against Powassan here.
The 17th icing we've seen so far this game. No, bit of a slow pace here to start this game, but I think two pretty good teams just kind of trying to feel each other out here. Like you said, they've only seen each other one previous time this year, so don't get to see them as often as they see some of their other rivals.
No.
Like French River.
Yeah, you still see French River and Sudbury. You'll see them more often still as they're closer. But every team's going to play each other at least 4 times this year.
I like that format.
Me too. Puck flipped in on the far side. It's flipped in so well, it's off the netting and out of play. So we'll get another stoppage here. 4.5 minutes gone in this first period.
And just the one shot apiece so far. The goalies have not really been tested here in the first quarter of the first period.
Dukeshire in for the draw against Mesa. That's one face-off violation for the Beavers. Dukeshire again knocks his stick away from Mesa, and it's won by the Beavers, but the Voodoos get the first real possession to box with the puck. Got up for Schunborn, but Schunborn couldn't corral it. Now it's back for Schunborn. Schunborn flips it in cross ice. And going after that is Call. Call with the puck. Lost the handle of it, though. Now Blind River back going the other way. It's kept in Beavers territory, though, by a skate of Schunborn. And now the Voodoos try to get back on the attack again with Misa in the far side corner. Call in there for support. Flip the puck out front. No one was there, though, as he was looking for Schunborn. It just went through everyone's feet. McKillop cross ice to the box. Down the ice hit his man. No icing will be called on that. And now the Beavers have the puck once again going the other way. Allen takes a hit from McKillop. Throws the puck in, though, cross ice, though. And now it comes all the way out as it hopped under the stick of a Beaver player on the far side. Allen once again with the puck. Goes cross ice. Beavers still in action. Lose it, though, to Dubroy. Dubroy walks in. On this backhand, gets it out front. The Voodoos score! And Powassan is in flight here as the Voodoos get the first goal of the game. And that'll be Caleb Allard with his first as a Voodoo.
And this is just textbook hockey right here, Courtney. Great play by Dubroy to fly down the wing on his off wing. Flips it on net with his backhand. A little juicy rebound pops right out, and Allard just bangs it home. Voodoos take the early lead.
1-0 Powassan on a crash the net type of play. Caleb Allard once again with a very good stick in there, getting his first point and first goal as a Powassan Voodoo here in the NOJHL.
Congrats, Allard. Great play.
Can't complain with that. Good start for that young man here tonight. Coleman down the ice for Cowell. Cowell had it off his stick and down the ice, so there was going to be no icing, but the Beavers pick it up in their own zone. And now in the neutral zone, battling with it with Russo. Russo trying to will the puck forward. He gets it in the neutral zone and flips it back in. And it plays behind the net. Cowell picking it up. Caden Cowell with some room to move. Takes the shot. Dunham Fox, I don't think saw that one, but it hit a body and went wide. Now the puck to the near side again. Beavers having all sorts of struggles getting it out of the zone cleanly here so far in this first bit of this period. Pelche tried to throw the puck across ice. Now Cowell gets it, takes the shot, and that was kicked aside by Dunham Fox.
Nice heads up play by Cowell in the neutral zone to come up with that steal and break in there. Kind of caught the Blind River defenders off guard.
Coleman walking the line. Goes cross ice to Callaway with the shot. That one's high and misses the net. Now Cowell just out of his reach, but he somehow kept it in. Bradley sends it right back looking for Cowell, but Cowell was already in line change mode and evacuated. Now Dubroy battling for it again. Bradley in there as well. Puck still at the point is Coleman. Walking the line, just decides to flip it into the far side corner. Bradley throws a hit, knocks his man down. And the Beavers have possession, try to flip it out. They do. Just getting it underneath the roof here at the Sportsplex. And up the ice for Bradley. Bradley tried to pass it over to Dawson. The pass did get to him eventually, but it took too much time that the play wasn't there anymore. Blind River again. Through the neutral zone. Tries to get it in. Seibel kicks it aside. And it's back to the point for McIsaac. McIsaac takes a shot. That one's blocked in front by Powassan. Now a chip pass down the ice by the Voodoos goes nowhere. Hill walks in. Takes a shot, hit off the knob of the stick of Seibel. And it goes into the corner. Dawson trying to muscle his way down the ice. Had the puck taken away from him. Now McIsaac tried a nice little pass through the legs, but instead it hit a Voodoo player and went back out through the neutral zone. Blind River with possession. Flip it in, and the Voodoos will chase after it. Now Kratz sends it around behind his net. Call picks it up. No, he doesn't. The puck goes right by him. Now Call gets it up, and he can't quite get it out of the zone either. Blind River, good stick there to disrupt that pass by Rive. And Call going the other way. Owen Call almost walked right in there, but he had the puck knocked off his hands. And then a shot that would have gone wide is gloved down by Dunham Fox.
Owen Call's got a nose for the net, though, this year. He's got 3 goals in 10 games, and he's going for the Cy Young line with the with the goals and no assists, like the wins and no losses. So 3 goals, no assists so far on the year, but he's, I mean, if you can finish and you got guys that can set you up, that's what you look for. So Owen Call almost got on the board there.
He did. He scored a nice goal, too, in Sudbury a couple of weeks ago. McKillop with the shot. That one's stopped by Dunham Fox. And the puck comes back out through the neutral zone. Blind River. King takes the shot. That one's blocked. Russo. Now going the other way, flips the puck down the ice. Pelche tried to pick up the loose puck, and now it's knocked in on delayed offside for Blind River, or rather for Powassan. Blind River gets the puck out of their zone now. Going down all the way, but now it's picked off. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Powassan. Cowell, cross ice for Pelche. Pelche walks in, takes the shot, and I think he missed the net on that one to Callaway.
And if he was able to get that back to Cowell, Cowell had an open net.
Cowell now deep in Beavers territory. Sends the puck in or across ice. It's picked off by the Beavers. And again, still having all kinds of trouble getting out of their zone in this period. Coleman flipping it right back in. Dunham Fox stops it up for his defenseman, plays it. A little bit of crossed wires on that one. Now King going the other way. That's going to go for offside though. And we'll get a stoppage here. And another face-off looming.
It's one thing we have seen from Blind River so far is they do move the puck well and they move the puck quickly. So when they're coming through the neutral zone, if Powassan's not ready, if they're not back defensively, not ready, they can get beat quickly. So we've seen that transition out of Powassan so far a few times as well, though, this game. So they're moving the puck well as well, but they're going to have to keep up, match the speed of Blind River.
Rive flips the puck down the ice. Taylor gets to it. Taylor sends it right back down, but it's not through the neutral zone. Now Bradley picks it up in his own zone, sends it up ice for Dawson. The former U18 Trappers connecting there. As Dawson tries to get into Beavers territory, he does, but not very deep. Now the puck sent down the ice as Rive's in a foot race for the icing call, and he is. And that'll go for icing against Blind River. This is also a bit of an interesting matchup. I know it's been a few years, but this is a rematch of the 2017 NOJHL Finals, in which the Voodoos won that series 4 straight games.
Well, how about that? That's something I did not know.
Perfect record in those playoffs. The Voodoos won a perfect 12-0.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about this. That's something you don't see. Like, it's
ridiculous.
That's an impressive run.
Face-off won by the Beavers in their own zone. I'm sure the Blind River fans at home are really happy when we talk about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Walking in, Misa tried to make a move. It hops off his stick. And then Cal tries to throw a hit, but he missed. Now it's in for Seibel to play. Seibel for Rotundo. Rotundo quickly gets it down the ice. Misa goes to the middle of the ice for Shunborn. Shunborn walks in, takes a shot. That one's blocked, though, by Blind River. Now on the counterattack goes the Beavers, but Dukeshire had it knocked off his stick. They still got it back to McIsaac. And the puck goes back around behind the net. Seibel plays it. McKillop with it. McKillop has to go cross ice, was trying to find Call. And now Blind River flip it right back into Voodoos territory. McKillop in his own zone. Flips it out, but it's quickly sent on net, but blocked in front by Kratz. Now a battle in the corner, but Blind River still has possession on the half wall. Shunborn finally gets it out of his zone. Just flips it down the ice for the Voodoos to go for a quick change. Blind River on the attack again. Sadeh got it out front. Now a hand goes up as there will be a delayed call there as Ellard's stick got stuck in the skate of a Beaver player.
All the
That's
evidence.
Furman.
All the evidence you need right there. It's the stick stuck in the skate. He wasn't trying to trip him, but
Yeah, a classic stick stuck in this in the skate again trick. What a guy. So Caleb Allard all over the score sheet so far. He scores a goal. Now he's going to serve 2 minutes or less.
that's right.
9:05 left. Powassan still up 1-0. They lead in shots too, 6-3.
Just got to get him an assist in a fight tonight.
Yeah,
Go for that Gordie Howe hat
I
trick.
was just going to say. Puck back in off the draw from Russo to Seibel, so he's just going to cover things up. Getting set for another draw here. Misa's actually going off into the dressing room. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And the Voodoos get the puck down the ice. Now Pelche tried to get in. If he would have got that puck away, he would have been all alone. King, watch for him on this power play. Gets the puck cross ice. Now it's back up the ice, though, but Lux couldn't hold on to it and sent right back down into Voodoos territory.
Those long strides by Pelche. Just couldn't get past Sade. Oh, there's a nice shot.
Hit the post on that one. Nathan Pelche's been all sorts of impressive here since he joined the Voodoos this season.
He's got to release that shot.
Now he just blocked a pass there, and now he's stuck down on the ice. Another chance fired on net, and Seibel with a big save on that.
Way to be in position. Great composed save there by Seibel.
Lux knocks his man down to the ice, and that's DeCallaway who just gets down on top of it. Peter Goulet not happy at all with what's going on here in this game for the refereeing.
It's like, I'm not sure, he may want a penalty after.
Yeah, I think you
after
wanted
that play.
you want a penalty on the DeCallaway.
His defender, DeCallaway, was kind of upended unceremoniously behind the net there a little bit. So
1:07 left on the man advantage here for Blind River. Gibson in for the draw against Dubroy. To the near side, the glove hand side of Seibel. And it's won back by Dubroy. Now Kratz gets to it, sends it around behind the net, and it's flipped back to the blue line, but not out by the Beavers holding on to it. Hill walks the line. It's back to his man, the far side, giving up. Dawson flips the puck out, and now Dawson's going to skate it down the ice. Caleb Dawson cuts towards the net. That one's just shoveled away by Dunham Fox as Dawson didn't really get a shot away. Now Gibson playing the puck again. Got it to Hill. Hill taken down by Kratz. And it's flipped right back out of the zone. 30 seconds remain on this man advantage here, in which Blind River hasn't really threatened much.
No, this is the type of penalty kill you want to see if you're the Powassan Voodoos head coach, Peter Goulet.
Taylor with the puck, almost had it knocked away by Pelche. And the puck back in again as Blind River takes another shot, kicked aside by Seibel, and now the Voodoos send it right back down the ice. Dunham Fox had to stop that one as it was right on his net. 5 seconds left, so that should bring us back to 5-on-5 hockey. The Beavers are 0 for 1 on the power play now. Russo with a good skate there, knocks it away, and now Pelche back into Beavers territory. Battling for it on the near side wall, Pelche with the puck, gets it out front. Russo with the shot, and he put that one well high and wide of the net and off the glass. Now Cowell with the puck again in the offensive zone. Back to the blue line, Coleman. Coleman takes a shot. That one was tipped wide of the net. And Russo battling for it in the corner again. Gets it to Cowell. Cowell with Russo. Russo tries to get it away from the Beavers, but he couldn't. Now Rive hits a man and gets the puck down the ice to Coleman. Coleman up for Russo. Russo, nice pass to Cowell. Finds Cowell. Cowell out front was looking for his man. And that would have been a nice little tip in there for Powassan. That was Heath Bradley, but the puck just stopped there. Now the other way. Seibel knocks that one aside again into the corner.
Russo would have deserved every bit of that secondary assist, too. That was a gorgeous backhand pass through the neutral zone as he was going off after a long shift.
Rotundo, with a burst of speed, got the puck in deep into the Beavers territory. But Blind River still the other way. Still waiting for our mid-period break here. As now Bradley walks in. Bradley takes the shot, and that one hit off his stick and goes high and over the net. As the Voodoos getting a couple of good chances here on back-to-back shifts. Still battling on the corner. Blind River picks it up. Down the ice, kicked in and stayed in by the Voodoos. Rotundo kept that one in. Bradley near side, got it out for Dawson. Dawson falls over, trying to make the play, and it's given up to the Beavers. And the Beavers send it down the ice, but it's out of play, actually. So that will bring us to our mid-period break, and we'll be back with more. Oh, no, it doesn't look like it. 5:24 here left in this first period.
We're just not going to get one, I guess.
Nobody wants a mid-period break here.
Who wants to take a break?
Well, so we're back in for an offensive zone draw here for the Voodoos. And it's thrown towards the net, but not on net as it's back into the corner. Blind River coming out of their zone. Down the ice, but it's to the near side now for Rive. Rive joins the rush. Rive throws it in. Dunham Fox with the save on that. And it's into the corner. Schunborn tried to get a glove on it, but couldn't. Now the Beavers with some speed down the other way. Puck thrown towards the net. Seibel with the save as it's knocked off the skate of DeBox. And that should bring us now to our mid-period break as the referees have called for it. So we'll be back with more Powassan Voodoos hockey on the other side of this.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Average Joe's Eatery. Average Joe's, where we want your experience here to be a happy one. 3501 Trout Lake Road.
And we welcome you back inside the Powassan Sportsplex. That was an area that I had struggled with at the NOJHL showcase a little bit, calling it the Powassan Sportsplex so much. Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Brad Brooks here as the Voodoos currently lead the Beavers 1-0.
You're such an established figure at the showcase, though, now, Courtney, after all these years doing it. Maybe it's just starting to feel like home, so maybe that's what it was.
Maybe, yeah. That's what we'll go with.
I think we'll go with that.
You're good for my ego, Brad.
Hey, well, there we go.
We do have to say, though, for reals this time, it was Mike Brown, camera operator's birthday a couple of weeks ago. So happy birthday, Mike. Usually we joke about it all the time, but this is the closest game that we have at home.
Happy 793rd birthday, Mike.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good for his age.
He does look good for his age.
He's like, guys, shut up, just do the game. Face-off coming in Voodoos territory. Russo wins it back for his man. And that's Kratz who gets it down the ice. Pelche flips it out, takes the hit, and Blind River throws it right back in. Now Kratz with the puck. Or rather, Coleman. Coleman for Pelche. Pelche up for Cowell. Cowell, nifty little move, tries to get around his man. And he's taken hard into the boards, loses the puck. Now going the other way, the Beavers, that's Hurst with it. Got it down the ice, and then Coleman tried to send it back in, but now Dukeshire walks and takes the shot. Seibel with a couple of saves now as he turns away. A couple of big shots there by the Beavers. And now the puck down the ice. Back into Voodoos territory. Dukeshire walks in, takes the shot, he scores! Aaron Dukeshire with his 6th of the season went 5-hole on Seibel while he was in all alone. And what a great goal there for Dukeshire to tie the game at 1.
Dawson Coleman couldn't keep the zone for the Voodoos, and Dukeshire broke out, had 2 great chances, and Seibel made 2 unbelievable saves, but Voodoos weren't able to clear the zone, and on a clearing attempt, Dukeshire was able to gain possession again, streak in alone, and bury that one 5-hole. We have a tie game here, Courtney.
Refresh, reset.
Yeah.
Here we go. DeBox plays the puck down the ice. It gets to Ellard, the Voodoos goal scorer, who just flips it right back in. Now behind the net is Sadeh. And he flips it down the ice, gets it to Hill. To Callaway with the puck, tried to get it out of his zone, couldn't. Puck goes cross ice. Furman picks it up. Furman behind the net. Gets it to Hill. Hill knocked off the puck. Now Powassan with it as Ellard gets it out of his zone. To Callaway, tried to flip it down the ice. Now Ellard gets to it, and he will flip it down the ice, but he was on the Voodoos side of the red line, so that'll go for icing.
We'll have another face-off here to the right of Seibel, and 3:36 left in this period. What has really stood out to you from Seibel? Because he looks great. The rebound control is not quite what you like it to be, though. Like he's recovering, he's making the saves he's got to make, but you kind of like the rebound control to be a little bit tighter.
Yeah, the thing I like about Austin Seibel is he's very calm in net, but I agree with you on the rebound control. I mean, you're hard-pressed to find a perfect goalie even at the NHL level.
Oh, of course.
But I really like the calmness, as we're going to get another icing call here against the Voodoos. I really like the calmness to his game.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to panic, eh?
Yeah. But his rebound control for sure. Getting them into the corners is key for sure. But it is also a small rink, so the corners aren't that far from your net.
Well, that's it. Well, I have seen a couple nice plays, though. There are a shot on net where he'll kick to the corner where he knows that there's no Blind River player. So smart plays in net so far. He's looked good.
He's certainly fit in well in Voodoos green so far. As the Callaway sends the puck down through the neutral zone, Ellard couldn't quite will it over the red line. Now the Voodoos will go for a quick change after being the victims of 2 straight icings. Sent down the ice. Gibson in the neutral zone had it knock off his backside. Now it's back for McIsaac. McIsaac into the middle of the ice. Tried to get the shot on net was Lux, but it didn't quite get through. Now Sadeh from the point is sent in, and Seibel tracked that one well as it was slowed up as it hit a body right in front. It
hit one of the number 2s out there, either Lux or DeCallaway for Powassan, but it slowed it right down for Seibel to cover that up.
Yeah, talk about a change up there. As Miso had gone off to the dressing room previously, he's back out on the ice now for this draw.
Oh, that's nice to see.
Hey, you don't want to lose anyone.
Might have just been an equipment issue then, I wonder.
2:50 left to play in this period, and Call gets to it. Can't get out of his zone, though, now, as the Voodoos are the ones struggling in the back half of this period to get the puck out of their zone. Schunborn got it to McQueen. McQueen threw it cross ice.
Almost gave it to Call for a breakaway.
Would have been nice for sure. Seibel out to play the puck behind his net, gets it to Rive. Rive to Rotundo. Rotundo flips it up and hops over Call's stick and goes right back behind Voodoos' net. Rive with it, up for Schunborn. Schunborn didn't quite get it out of the zone as the Beavers throw it right back on net. Now Rive battling for possession in his own zone behind the net, flips it near side. And Schunborn with his big reach gets to the puck first. Now Misa with it. Misa tried to get it out front, and it's going to roll towards Seibel, and he'll just cover it up. Now Rotundo mixing it up behind the net.
A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there. Dukeshire involved. He's been involved everywhere here tonight. He's got that Sergei Berezin tuck of the jersey at the back there. Love that.
Sergei Berezin, there's a bit of a throwback.
And then on the way to the bench, Dukeshire just tripped the Powassan Voodoos player. It looks like he's going to not be penalized for that.
No, but we are going to get
completely upended Misa.
Yeah, we're going to get Rotundo, and I missed the Beaver player in there.
I don't think the ref saw it, but that was pretty blatant.
Okay, they are offsetting. I was going to say there's no way Powassan got the extra penalty on that. Russo in for the draws. We got some 4-on-4 hockey here for the next, well, pretty much the rest of this period. Sade with the shot, Seibel with the save.
More ice to play with usually means more offense. Let's hope.
Yep, 2:02 left here in this first period. It's 1-1 between the Beavers and Voodoos.
It's nice. It's nice to be watching live hockey again, Courtney. It's been a bit.
Oh yeah, you're a little bit busy.
I've been busy, but it's certainly nice to be back in sort of my element. I feel like I grew up in a hockey rink. So.
Well, there you go. You can't complain with that. Voodoos with possession. Kratz with it. Sends it back for McKillop. McKillop flips the puck down the ice. And there's going to be no icing on that as Cowell gets to that. Cowell on the near side wall, had it knocked away from him. Now McKillop stops it up in the neutral zone. Sade got to it though and sends it cross ice to his partner, McIsaac. McIsaac now for Gibson. Gibson gets it in. McKillop knocks his man off the play. And Gibson now walks to the middle of the ice. Gibson to Sade, takes a shot. Seibel makes the save on that as he's faced 12 shots here through the first 18 and a half minutes.
Blind River again really moves the puck so well, but very calm, composed. You're absolutely right about Seibel. There's just no panic in this kid. Reaches up calmly, makes that save.
1:22 left here in this first period. It's a minute 14 left on the 4-on-4.
12-8 the shots now for Blind River.
Yeah, Voodoos used to have quite the lead there. And it's been all Blind River for the last little while. Now King with it. Throws it cross ice, and the Voodoos pick it back up. Coleman down for Dawson. Dawson walks in, takes the shot. Dunham Fox makes the save.
Wow.
And what an effort there by Caleb Dawson.
Beautiful effort by Dawson. Even better effort by Dunham Cox to somehow not give up a rebound. It kind of caught him in an awkward spot up near the armpit, but he holds on to it for the face-off. Caleb Dawson has one goal on the year. And that was over a month ago in the Voodoos' actually first win of the season against Elliott Lake, so you know he's itching to get back on the score sheet.
Yeah, been on a bit of a schneid as of late.
Yeah.
And that's not like Caleb Dawson. Watched him with the U18 Travers. He was an absolute all-star down there.
Well, and here's a guy that he played a bit of a minor role last year. He's looking to take on more of a role, more minutes this year. So
astute commentating right there as King walks in, takes the shot. And that one's going to go as a save for Seibel. We're into the final minute now of this period. Taylor walks in. Callaway kicked the puck away, though, but Dukeshire has it at the point. Puck now cross ice. As the Beavers still have the puck in the zone. Coleman battling on the far side, gets it out. 40 seconds remain here in this opening frame. Blind River with possession in their own zone. On the ice, King with some speed. King stops up, looks over his options as he carries the puck. Tries to break through the middle, but it's stopped up. Now the Beavers fan on their shot from the point. 20 seconds left. Taylor takes a shot. That one's well wide of the net. Now Pelche gets it and flips it down the ice, but Dawson picks it up and just decides to send it down for a quick change. 8 seconds left. We're back to 5-on-5. King to Rive. Rive keeps it, flips it down the ice, was looking for Russo. And that'll do it for this opening frame here. 1-1 is the score after 20 minutes of play. The Beavers lead in shots 13-9. And Brad, what did you like about that period? What didn't you like?
Well, if you're going to be treated to live hockey after, not getting to watch some for quite some time, this is the game that you want to see. Back and forth action. Both teams look great. The mistakes are limited. The chances are there. I'm loving this so far.
Yeah, it's been good hockey so far for sure. With that being said, we'll have to see if it continues to be good hockey as well on the other side of this intermission, as we'll be back with more Voodoos hockey on the other side of this.
Why is Northern Honda servicing more cars of all makes and models? Let's count the ways. 1. Our state-of-the-art facility has award-winning technicians. 2. Northern Honda has the lowest tire price guarantee, no matter what you drive. 3. The lowest synthetic oil change guarantee, and every 5th oil change is free for all makes and models. Plus, new Honda buyers get brake pads for life. See the service difference at Northern Honda, 1250 Seymour beside Home Depot.
The Goalie Resiliency Podcast, hosted by Chris Dawson and Dr. Rob Graham. With player interviews new and old, goalie insights, and everything you need to know about being a netminder, this is the podcast to check out. You can subscribe at youtube.com/goalieresiliency or instagram.com/goalie_resiliency. Welcome to the Clubhouse by Gateway Golf. Located on Oak Street East in North Bay, with over 200 plus real-time courses, simulator arcade games, and delicious eats, the Clubhouse is North Bay's newest social hangout. You can book times now at gatewaygolf.ca or come visit at 245 Oak Street East in North Bay, Ontario. The Goalie Resiliency Podcast, hosted by Chris Dawson and Dr. Rob Graham. With player interviews new and old, goalie insights, and everything you need to know about being a netminder, this is the podcast to check out. You can subscribe at youtube.com/goalieresiliency or instagram.com/goalie_resiliency.
And we welcome you back inside the Powassan Sportsplex for period number 2 between the Powassan Voodoos and the Blind River Beavers. It's 1-1 after one period of play here at the Sportsplex, and we'll take you around the league here momentarily. As it's Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Brad Brooks here. And out of town, the Sioux Eagles are taking it to the Kirkland Lake Gold Miners, 5-0 at the start of the third period. It's 2-0 for the French River Rapids over Espanola after one period of play, and no score to tell you about midway through the first period between the Sioux Eagles and the Iroquois Falls Storm. Brad, it's your first live game of hockey, as you talked about earlier in the broadcast, but not only that, you've been a little bit busy with, some stuff going on at home, and of course, with your NFLA podcast.
I recently moved out to the lake there, and with my lovely girlfriend, and we've been busy with the pod, so we're episode 7 of season 2 is about to drop there tomorrow, just in time for kickoff tomorrow.
How are your Eagles doing for you this year? How are you feeling?
Well, they've had some injuries. But they're getting healthy. They're coming off a bye. One last week after the bye week, so they got the Giants this week, and Saquon going home to New York, so see how he does.
The Giants should be a guaranteed win. I would hope.
Favorable schedule for my Eagles here coming up over the next month, so
yeah,
should be able to go on a run.
My Bills are playing the Titans this week, so that should be another win for them, hopefully.
I took the Bills as my lock of the week this week.
Well,
so
there you go. Especially with Amari Cooper coming in, should be a good game. Unfortunately, I'll be missing it tomorrow. I'll be upset about that, but here we are, ready for the face-off of period number 2. The Voodoos in their home greens are going right to left to start this frame, and the Beavers in their road whites are going right to left as we get set for puck drop here, and the Voodoos win it back into their own zone with Rive playing the puck. He lost it right away, though. Now Russo picks it up. Russo goes cross ice, was looking for Pelche, and the puck is out as Pelche gets it to Cowell. Now the Beavers once again. Taylor with it in his own zone. Up the ice, got it to LaFawn, but now the puck back out for Pelche. Pelche down the ice, and it's still out for LaFawn to play it behind his own net. Now down the ice the other way. Gibson gets it to his man, takes a shot. Seibel makes another save off the blocker. And now Russo had Dawson sprung, and that'll go for delayed offside as it hit Dawson. He would have been able to try and get a breakaway off that, but he couldn't quite as the delayed offside. A nifty little move there by Kratz, got around his man, but given away to the Beavers. McKillop to Bradley. Bradley chips the puck out and down the ice, and now it's right back into Voodoo's territory. Seibel plays the puck behind his net. Kratz with it. Looking down the ice, he finds his man McKillop. McKillop up for Bradley. Bradley throws it right back in. Comes out front of Dunham Fox, but he doesn't get to it as his defenseman knocks it away. Now Sadeh down the ice, and Furman just sends it right back in. Seibel plays it, leaves it for Kratz. McKillop picks it up, tried to find Bradley. Sadeh pinching in, got to the puck, and now it's out for the Voodoos, though, as Bradley turns around with it. Bradley avoids a hit, gets it down the ice, and Bradley picks it up in the corner. Gets it to the blue line for Dawson. Dawson throws it towards the net. It's blocked, though, and Misa knocks it behind the net. Bradley Back to DeBox. DeBox goes cross ice as Misa has his man all over him. Now a nifty little chance there by the Voodoos out front. They shoot. No goal.
That hit the junction between the post and
Oh,
the crossbar.
my
What
goodness.
a shot, and it just didn't bounce the right way.
What
Wow.
a chance there by Misa for sure. As you said, didn't bounce the right way.
Absolute snipe.
As he got that, he did everything right on that shot. Now Shunborn to call. Call takes another chance, and that one's blocked aside by Dunham Fox.
Wow. You don't get chances much better, much closer than that. This should be 2-1 Voodoos here this game. What a shot. But, you know, Dunham Cox has been good, but he's also been a little bit lucky. And to be a solid goalie, you have to also be lucky as well as good.
Got to be lucky to be good and good to be lucky.
If you ask him, he'll probably say that's all I gave him. All I gave him was that post.
And the post did his job. Thank your best friend, a goaltender. His best friend, of course, always referred to as his goal post. And, yeah, gets to thank his best friend on that one for sure, as Misa looked to have a goal there. That would have been his second of the year. That'll go for icing against the Beavers here. So we'll get another offensive zone draw for Powassan.
And if I could just finish my point before I was so rudely cut off by the start of the second period. For those of you who are football fans, fans of the NFL, I do have a podcast. It's called The NFLA. It's on the Frontline. You can find it where you find all of your Frontline content, on Spotify, on Apple Music. We've got a podcast. We talk about each week as it happens. Every week a new episode drops, so check that out if you're into football.
Always fun, as that'll be a delayed no call there, actually, as a chance comes in. Seibel makes the save as Coleman's stick was knocked well out of his hands. No call coming against Blind River, though.
As Allen for the Beavers kindly flicks the stick back into his hand.
Yeah. Anyways,
Dawson Coleman.
I was going to say before I got really interrupted by a non-penalty call.
Yeah.
Always good time to...
You've been on the pod.
I've been on the pod. It's
come on
enjoyable.
again this year, yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's go Bills, baby.
There we go.
It was a rough couple of weeks for them, but...
Calvo and I would love to have you.
Yeah.
And Calvo and I, my co-host, would love every one of you to listen in.
Another chance there. Dunham Fox makes the save.
Recalibrate the shot clock.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I hit it, sometimes it just goes back to zero. I don't know what's going on. It happened in the first period for the guest shot and the junior hockey. I'm doing the shots while I'm calling the game. So,
heck of an operation. I hope you're getting paid extra for that.
You know what? My union needs to fight for me.
I think so. Yeah, heck of an operation we got going on here. Courtney doing the jobs of several men here.
Yeah, you're doing the job of like 3 guys too. So I mean,
well, maybe we'll put in for a raise.
Yeah, maybe. Puck off the draw as it goes wide of the net. Brad's operating the computer, so if you're at home seeing all the ads, that's all Brad, and he's also running the audio. Well, I just sit here and talk and do shots.
Well, we try. Try and make things work for the lovely people watching and listening at home.
And then we got Mike Brown, happy birthday Mike, doing the camera.
Always a professional man in that camera.
Yeah. Best camera operator we know as the puck goes out of play.
And oldest.
Once again, you can just tell by the breathing down there. He's like, guys, just talk about the hockey game. Anyways. It always ends up going off the rails whenever it's Brad and I doing it.
Back to a heck of a hockey game that we've got going on here.
Now, here's the game. McLaughlin in for the draw against Russo as we try to reset here a little bit. As this period's had a bit of a slowdown in the last few moments. Well, after the almost Cole to Misa.
More time for us to have some fun and
exactly.
Yuck it up a little bit. Line's been
Bradley going in for a penalty.
Trying to sort some things out here.
Yeah, so we're going to get a penalty here against Powassan.
Okay. Well, the Voodoos did a heck of a job killing the first penalty they took in the first period. That penalty kill looked fantastic. So
yeah, it did.
See if they can continue that here.
Also, shout out to some former Voodoos in attendance, Wraith Smith and Mike McIver, both members of the North Bay Battalion. McIver played a couple of games last year in net for Powassan before going on an insane playoff run with the battalion. Wraith Smith scoring the Teddy Bear toss goal last year with the battalion and also being arguably the best 16-year-old rookie in Voodoos history as he set a goal-scoring record. Good to see them in attendance.
27 goals last year, led the team, absolutely.
Ray Smith was unbelievable last year.
Wasn't he, though?
And then, of course, Mike McIver was unbelievable for the Battalion. Has a good chance there for Russo, who just goes under his stick again.
Almost a point a game as a rookie for Wraith Smith, though. That was an unreal season for him. 27 goals, 53 points in 56 games. The kid showed up.
He did. He's already got a goal this year and now an assist for the Battalion as well.
Yeah, he does. Assist last night, actually, I believe, or last game, anyway.
Got to talk to him a little bit before the game. Actually, both of them. Always good to see both.
Yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah. Take on the Wolves tomorrow in North Bay. So that should be a good game. It's always good when the Wolves come to town as Dukeshire walks over the blue line. Everyone knows how good the Voodoos Cubs games are. Well, that's how fun it is with the Battalion Wolves as well.
That rivalry does not stop at the OHL level. It comes down to the junior level here.
Yeah, and the Cubs kind of got a little bit of revenge for the Wolves last year by beating the Voodoos in the NOJHL Finals 4-1, but the Battalion swept the Wolves in the playoffs last year. I don't think anyone saw that one on their bingo card.
Definitely not. Battalion fans will take that, though, any day.
Oh, yeah. Especially after having a big lead in Game 3.
Right.
Now DuBrois battling for it. Speaking of Sudbury, there's a Sudbury product right there applying his trade in Powassan as he takes a big hit in the corner. 40 seconds left on the man advantage. Down the ice, Blind River. As that's going to be Hill who gets the puck in. Now it's given away to Dawson. Dawson's going to skate down the ice and flip it in. And again, another power play in which Blind River hasn't really threatened much whatsoever. 5 minutes gone here in the second period. And the puck again in the neutral zone, almost picked off by Cowell as Taylor tried to get around him, but he does get the puck down the ice now. And Cowell thrown to the ice, no call. Another chance, whistled wide of Seibel's net. And still battling for it in Voodoos territory. Out front, no shot, and now we're back to 5-on-5 action as Bradley hops over the boards. Down the ice.
Another perfect kill by the Voodoos, and that's where you got to use that now. Use it as momentum, as energy, right? Let that go to your legs and establish some pressure down in Blind River zone for a change here.
The box fighting to get the puck into the neutral zone. He does. Now back the other way. Blind River tries to get through the neutral zone once again, but stood up at the red line by the Voodoos. Now Sadeh battling with it with Bradley. Bradley nearly got a stick on it. Now Schunborn in for some support. And Sadeh gets it down the ice. Sadeh through the neutral zone into Voodoos territory into the corner. Gets it to Furman. Furman gets it back to the point. Sent right back towards the net. And that one's blocked away by Seibel. And we'll get a stoppage here. Speaking of Reed DeBox out there and Caden DuBrois, both of them the most recent guests on the Frontline podcast. They talk about a bunch of everything. You can find that one, For All the Cows. You'll figure out why it's called For All the Cows. Not only is it a good Foo Fighters reference, but which I don't know if we're allowed to reference the Foo Fighters right now, but it's a good Foo Fighters reference, and there's quite the joke that you find out about Reed DeBox in there.
I'm sure Dave Grohl is listening and appreciates the shout out.
Oh yeah, through his trying times right now, I'm sure he's like, oh, thank you, man. Blind River gets the puck in, picked up by Call though on the slot pass, and now Call going the other way. Call throws the puck across ice, looking for Pelche. That one missed him though, as now it's back around the perimeter to Furman. Furman on the near side half wall battling for it, along with Misa. And now Hurst has the puck in his own zone. Hurst had it picked off by Misa, who had to wait for the onside. And Misa leaves it for Pelche. Pelche back to the point. Gets it to Rive. Rive dipsy doodles around his man. Puck shot from a sharp angle. Now out front, turned aside by Dunham Fox, and the puck just went wide.
In a couple players' skates there. I don't think Dunham Fox saw it till it was fired past him, but
Call
just missed.
Battling for it on the near side in the corner. Now Pelche in there as well. Still battling for possession. A bunch of bodies up against the wall. Everyone's favorite play in hockey, as now the puck does come loose. And it's sent back to Rotundo at the point as he threw it towards the net, but Noam was there. Now looking for the stretch pass out front. They score! Nice play by the Beavers to get his man around Rotundo And they skated down and got the bank pass off the end boards and over Seibel, as that's Furman with the goal.
And that's exactly how you draw that up. You hope for that kick off the end boards, and it kicked out perfectly. Leighton Hurst fired it down, and Clark Furman skates in as first man to it and just perfectly placed shot over the right shoulder of Seibel.
Clark Furman's second of the season. And a nice play like we mentioned there. We saw the Voodoos do that to perfection last year in the playoffs against Hearst, as Dylan McElhaney was able to
off the end boards.
Yeah, Dylan McElhaney was able to score a gorgeous overtime goal. Heath Bradley out front as the Voodoos try to answer, and the puck just rolled through into the corner. Now battling again, gets it down the ice. Kratz picks it up though, and now sent in. Dunham Fox stops it up. And now we're going to get a penalty against the Beavers. And that's going to go for hooking, as that's Dukeshire going in the box. So now the Voodoos have a chance on the power play to respond.
Well, we have yet to see a Powassan Voodoos power play yet this game. So we'll see if they can cook something up here. They are looking for a response now, trailing for the first time.
12:05 left in the second period, 2-1 Beavers. Roy in for the draw.
Oh, Dave Grohl just called into the show. He said, hello, I'm listening here to you. All game long.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Roy. Another for the draw. And now the puck is won back by the Beavers and sent all the way down the ice, so right off the hop, the Voodoos can't establish zone time. And it's quickly down the ice for Rotundo. From Seibel. Rotundo twists and turns, doesn't like what he saw, but he sends it behind the back pass to Misa. Now Misa cross ice for Dubroy. Dubroy in deep for Misa. Misa going for a skate, loses it at the face-off dot. And now the Beavers try to get it out, but they can't. It's sent back in deep for the Voodoos, but the Beavers will get to it first and send it right back down the ice. Seibel stops the puck up for Dawson. Dawson behind his net, twisting and turning. Looks for some options down the ice. Leaves it for Rotundo. Gets it over for Misa. Back in, sent in, kicked aside by Dunham Fox. As now the puck is in the corner on the near side wall. Rotundo gets to it. And gets it back to the point for Dawson. And the puck kept in by Misa as the puck nearly rolled off his stick. Now back to Dawson at the point. Dawson with the shot, and that one just went wide of the net.
All kinds of traffic in front there, too.
Call with it. His pass for Dawson is tipped off the stick of Gibson, and now the Voodoos will go for a change. Less than a minute on the man advantage here for the Voodoos.
Mason Rotundo is... he looks a heck of a lot bigger this year than he did last year, and his awareness on the power play there made a gorgeous behind-the-back pass to get the Voodoos into the zone.
Kratz out front. His pass didn't find anyone, and now it's down the ice. Still less than a minute left on the man advantage. And you're right, yeah, Rotundo's definitely bulked up in the offseason.
I think he grew a little taller, too.
He did. Down the ice, Kratz walks in, takes a back hit, chance, he scores! What a goal by Marcus Kratz, his first as a Voodoo. Zababumafu answers, and we're tied up at 2.
Just an unbelievable solo effort here, Courtney. He breaks in on his off wing, goes to the net, fires a backhander in on Dunham Fox, and it just somehow squeaks through him and gets behind him. But gorgeous play to take that in on his own and to tie this game for the Voodoos halfway through the second.
Wow, what an effort. Power play goal by the Voodoos, too. And we're knotted up, 10-14. Marcus Kratz, you keep making plays like that, and Voodoos faithful will be all over you.
Endear yourself to the Powassan faithful here for sure.
First game at home, first goal in green. As now, Rive down the ice on the far side. Gets it out is Dubroy. Dubroy down the ice, takes a shot. Dunham Fox with the save. And the puck is into the near side corner. Battling for it. Bradley went cross ice looking for Dawson. Dawson was already out of the zone though, as Gibson down the ice. Picked up again. Bradley lost it. Now 2 Beavers pick it up in the slot. good chance there as they had run into each other, and the puck just nobody was there for Powassan to defend it. Puck still somehow in Voodoos territory. Now it's to Lux. Lux with a shot, and that one's stopped by Seibel. And then there will be a penalty against Powassan as Dawson is in a whole world of pain down on the ice. He's very slow to get up. He hasn't gotten up at all. He's just moving around.
Well, Powassan, it would have been about a 3-on-0 for Blind River, but the Powassan Voodoos got lucky that one of the Blind River players was on his backside, and on the tail end of that play, Dawson I don't know if he took an elbow, but he is in a lot of pain on the ice right now.
Very slow to get up. Trevor Wing, the trainer here for Powassan, out on the ice. 9:30 left in this second period.
Maybe just a stinger. He's getting up under his own power here now. So.
Hopefully he can stay in the game. As we'll see here, as he's doubled over now, just kind of getting a breather. We'll have to see if he goes off to the dressing room or not. It looks like he's heading to that end of the bench. Dawson just sitting there. No, he's not going off to the dressing room as of yet.
Just needs a breather. That didn't look like it felt too good.
No, I can imagine it didn't.
No.
So it was a delayed penalty against Powassan, but there is a Beaver player in the box.
Looks like it's just going to be Blind River penalized here.
Weird, because it was Dunham Fox who made a break for the bench. So Powassan back to the power play here. Kratz, the goal scorer, of course, back out on the point.
Let's see if they can't go 2 for 2.
Face off here on the far side of Dunham Fox. 2-2 game here between the Voodoos and the Beavers. Puck one back in. Dunham Fox just plays it to his mate. As now that'll go down the ice and kill some time. And Callaway knocked down. Seibel gets to it and just clears it down the ice. He was looking for Russo, who was down at the Voodoos bench. Now Kratz picks it up. Kratz leaves it for DeCallaway. DeCallaway going for a skate. Leaves it for Cowell at the point. Cowell flips it back in for DeCallaway, who throws it behind the net. Russo chasing after it. Russo for Cowell. Back to the point. Now it's Kratz. Kratz. There's a delayed penalty coming there. Could be a 5-on-3 for the Voodoos here shortly. Goes cross ice. Pelche gets to it. Seibel late to get out of the net, though, as he gets out there for the extra attacker. As now Cowell twisting and turning. And he plays it out of the zone. And he just hands it to the Beaver player. And now we'll get a 5-on-3 here for Powassan, as Cowell made the right choice there when he was knocked out of the zone with the puck to just give it up.
That's smart. Just hand him the puck and maximize your 5-on-3 time.
Seibel
collides with LaFond on the way back to his own net.
Exchanging some pleasantries there.
Yeah. A little hi, how are you?
Yeah. So 5-on-3 for over a minute. For those of you at home that are tuning in for the very first time, we can't see how much time is actually left here at the Sportsplex because there's a stanchion in our way. It's our favorite friend here in Powassan.
Just over a minute.
So the Voodoos have a lot of 5-on-3 action. Dawson back out there, which is good to see. And now the puck won by Powassan. Out front for Rotundo. He shoots. Oh, what a save by Dunham Fox.
Good gracious, that was a gorgeous play by Call. Again, we mentioned it earlier, doesn't have an assist yet this year, but that would have been a pretty one to get on the scoreboard in that regard. Wow. Off the face-off, he kind of gets behind the goal line and tucks a little backhand pass out front to Mason Rotundo, who was all alone. But nice save by Dunham Fox.
Dawson at the blue line to Rotundo. Rotundo. Cross ice for Misa. Misa back for Rotundo. Rotundo walks in, takes the shot. It's off the leg and out of play. Rotundo's going to see that opportunity earlier in his sleep tonight.
Oh, yeah.
What a gorgeous chance.
That's one where you got to bury that or it haunts you.
Yeah. Less than a minute now on the 5-on-3 as we get a change in troops out here. Russo wins it back for Pelche to Kratz. Kratz takes the shot. Dunham Fox makes the save on that.
You know Owen Call's going to let him hear it once a couple times too after making that beautiful pass.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I've done it to people I play floor or like road hockey with, and that's road hockey.
That's it.
They're still trying to live it down. Cassie.
How did you not score after I made that pass to you?
I know. Yeah. I give her a crap, but Cassie's a great addition to the team.
Yes, she is.
Callaway takes a shot, rebound nearly put in by the Beavers. No goal, though, as Cowell knocked it in off his glove. As the Voodoos thought that they had it, and Cowell did knock it in off the glove.
It hit a couple of skates, and it was bouncing around in the crease. It actually almost went in off Wyatt Gibson's skate, the Blind River Beavers forward. And then, yeah, Cowell almost tucked it in. Well, actually, he did tuck it in, but not legally.
He kind of gave an aw shucks as he went back towards the bench on that.
Yeah. Now, if we're playing handball,
yeah,
that's a good goal.
Oh, yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Shots tied up at 19 apiece. As Voodoos win it again. To Callaway, gets it to Cowell as I put the two names together. To Callaway, to Kratz. Back for Pelche. Back to Kratz. Pelche again, takes a shot, stopped by Dunham Fox. As that was a good save there for the goaltender. Now Russo. Behind the net, back for Pelche. Pelche at the half wall. Goes cross ice. To Callaway with the shot. Big save by Dunham Fox. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
As it's now 5-on-4 here.
Robbed him.
Russo to Pelche on the half wall. Pelche walks in, takes a shot, blocked by the Beavers. Back to the point. Kratz keeps it in. Kratz for Russo now. Russo back to Kratz. Kratz goes cross ice. It's given up to McKindu. McKindu off to the races. Walking in. Good defensive play by Callaway. Now another chance. They score! As what a chance there for the Beavers, shorthanded. And that one's barred down and in. On a gorgeous chance there by the Beavers, shorthanded. Oh my goodness, what a goal.
An absolute snipe. You can't make a better shot than that. Shea Cruson. It almost looked like a broken play. Callaway got back to break up the breakaway that McKindu was on, but McKindu was able to get the puck back in the corner, fire a pass out, and Cruson just sniped that. Not anything Seibel can do.
Cruson's first of the season, and now the Voodoos are back in a hole. They've led it a bit in the first, and that was it. Now it's been all Beavers ever since, but the Voodoos have tied it up. It was 2-1, and now it's 2-2, or then it was 2-2, now it's 3-2. Call with the puck, and now imagine if Cowell had actually been able to bury that legally.
It'd be a different game.
Shorthanded goals will kill you. And that's exactly what the Beavers just got. Now Call keeps the puck in, but Hill grabs it, sends it around behind the net. Now back for Lafont. Russo with the puck. Gets it back for Pelche. Pelche loses the handle on it, though, as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. And the puck's flipped down the ice. McIsaac with the puck. Dawson right on him. And now behind the net again, it's the Beavers who flip it down the ice. He's looking for Furman. And the puck rolls in on Seibel, and he's just going to cover things up. So that will bring us to a mid-period break. This game has changed dramatically a couple of times. It's 3-2 Beavers, and we'll be back with more on the other side of this.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Average Joe's Eatery. Average Joe's, where we want your experience here to be a happy one. 3501 Trout Lake Road.
And just like I promised, we're back on the other side of that. Courtney Kenny, pleased to be joined by Brad Brooks. And
hi,
Brad,
everyone.
What a game for you to take in your first live game in a while.
I'm loving this. It's back and forth. It's all kinds of fun. Great chances, great goals. So we're seeing some absolute snipes tonight. That last one there by Cruson, perfect shot over Seibel's glove hand. And we just hope the Voodoos can get it back here in the last half, I guess last quarter of the second period.
It could very easily be 4-2 Powassan right now if they had scored on
Mason
Misa
Rotundo's, yeah.
and Mason Rotundo's chance. And,
Misa off the junction, right?
Yeah, and then Cowell's chance on the power play. But
that's hockey. That's the way the bounces go sometimes, my friend.
Yep. Welcome to junior hockey.
Welcome to hockey.
As we get set for a draw here from Misa. Misa against Gibson off the draw on the near side. And it's back at one back to Hurst. Hurst throws it back in. And Coleman picks it up now off of Seibel's stick. Kyle down the ice, flips it in as he gains the red line. And the puck rolls up on the net, but Misa picks it up, gets it out front. Good save there by Dunham Fox. As now the Beavers get to it again.
It's a couple really good chances for Owen Call this game. He's looking for his 4th of the year. He's buzzing.
Misa tried to get it back to Coleman at the point. Now he didn't get through thanks to a sick. Now Schunborn with it to Call. Call with the puck, flips it right back in deep. Schunborn battling for it. It comes back to the near side though, and it's flipped out by the Beavers. Coleman with the puck, stops up, had it ripped away from him though, as now King goes in. King goes cross ice, and a good chance there was negated by a bit of a bobble on the stick, and no shot came of it on the 2-on-1 for the Beavers.
Wyatt Gibson was all alone, and he just lost the handle.
Another chance off the side of the net, as that one missed the net, the original, and then it hit off the side of the net. Now King with the puck again. King threw it back to the blue line. Sadeh gets to it. He fanned on the chance, and now Schunborn going the other way. Schunborn flips it around behind his net. Sadeh's going to get to it first, though, but it's not out for the Beavers. Flip back to the blue line, still not out, and Misa, if he wasn't going for a change, could have quickly turned and would have had a good chance on net. Now Rive down the ice. It's knocked away from him, though, and Rive picks it right back up in his own zone.
Great recovery by Rive, because he had started breaking up ice to join the rush and had to quickly get back.
Rive once again behind his net. Going for a skate, flips it down the ice, gets it to Cowell. Cowell flips it in deep, and Rive chases after it. Rive battling for it in the corner. Puck comes back out from McQueen, though. And right back down into Voodoos territory as Russo picks it up just in front of the goal. Seibel playing some little games there with the Beavers player in front of his net as Russo is behind the net with it. Now Cowell down the ice. Cowell with some speed. Boxes out his man, throws it out front. Nobody was there though to get a shot away, as it was McKillop who had the puck on his backhand but taken away. McKillop back to the blue line for Kratz. Kratz cross ice. Roy threw it towards the net, but no one was there. Now Bradley with it. Bradley out front. No one was there either as it's blocked back into the corner. Now it's out of Voodoos, or out of the Beavers territory. Kratz, good stick there, and blocks up that attempt. Now Kratz behind his net to McKillop. McKillop down the ice, gets it to Bradley. Bradley for DuBroy. DuBroy walks in. DuBroy takes the shot. He scores! No, they say no goal. Caden DuBroy hit it off a couple of posts at least. Now Bradley in the slot, tried to get a shot away. That's 3 now potential goals for the Voodoos.
I think that one in and out. I think he's got a case.
As now the puck back at the blue line.
DuBroy is not happy.
I can't say I blame him. Now to Callaway battling for it again. Hill got it back in.
Now, can they review that?
They can at the next whistle. They did in, they don't have cameras though, that's the problem.
Right.
They did in Sudbury, and it resulted in a tying goal for the Cubs against the Voodoos a week or so ago. To Callaway. Flips the puck in, and that one's going to go for a stoppage. Or no, not a stoppage, rather. Dunham Fox will play it. Now Furman with it. Now Schunborn on the far side. Allen battling for it. Back to the blue line, thrown towards the net, missed wide. Kept in, though, by Lafont. Lafont throws it towards the net, and that was stopped by Seibel. Now it's off Schunborn's skate and down the ice. Allen in his own zone, lost it to Schunborn, though. Schunborn tried to get it out front for Rotundo. Another chance here, sharp angle out front, and Dunham Fox will just fall on the puck, and that'll be it.
And it's tough to really blame the refs, because sometimes these plays just happen so fast, and these shots are in and out of the net in a split second. If you don't have the right angle in the corner, but that's tough. That's one that's going to eat at you if you can't come back, tie this game here.
Well, now they're going to get together and talk about it. So if they do, if it does end up being a goal, some time will have to go on the clock.
Right, at least a minute here.
So they are talking about it. If it is in, it'll be DuBroy's 7th of the season, which I thought from here it went in. It looked
in from here for sure.
Now, of course,
and
Adam
now
Morel.
Everyone in the crowd is talking about it too, I think, here.
No goal,
no
they
goal.
say.
No goal.
I mean, Adam Morel was right there.
Yeah.
But that's Misa off the junction. Cowell punched it in. Rotundo had a gorgeous chance in the slot. And now DuBroy off a couple of posts.
The Voodoos have 2 goals. They should have about 6. So if they can't come back and win this game, that's one that definitely haunts your dreams for a couple days.
Peter Goulet getting his few cents in. 1:50 here left in this second period. It's 3-2 Beavers. Furman with the puck. Flips it behind the net. And it's out front. Lafon back to the point. Sent in, kicked aside by Seibel and out of play.
Yeah, the vein on the side of Coach Peter Goulet's head just pulsing at this point.
He is a big Leafs fan. How's the Leaf game doing, too? 2-0 now for the Rangers. So nobody tell Peter Goulet about how that game's going either.
Make his night worse.
Well, not a good thing, that's for sure. Russo in for the draw now against Gibson. Puck around the end boards and out. Another chance down the ice as Cowell beat it out. Cowell to Sade. Still battling for it. Pelche nearly came away with it. And the puck flipped in. It's off the end board, and Dunham Fox just covers it up with 1:15 left here in the frame.
And why Gibson on the ice for the Blind River Beavers of Bowman? He's a playmaker. They use him in every situation. He's got 13 points on the year, so second on his team. 5 of his points are on the power play. He's also got 3 shorthanded points, 2 of them goals. Plus, he's also got 16 penalty minutes so far this year, so he likes to mix it up a little bit as well. He's involved in every way, shape, and form for this Blind Rivers team this year.
Caden Dubroy, the would-be goal scorer, wins the draw back to Call. Call with the shot, and that one's off a body and into the corner. Now battling for it again. Sade gets to it behind his net. Sade through the neutral zone, flips it back in. It rolls in on Seibel. Seibel's just going to cover it up. And we'll get another stoppage here with 57.6 left on the clock. It's October, so of course we all know what that means. Halloween is right around the corner. And Voodoos forward Heath Bradley was voted the best costume as Batman at the Voodoos Halloween skate yesterday at the Sportsplex here, an event partnered with the Powassan Library.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, hey, that's pretty good.
Not bad, eh?
Christian Bale's in the house. Love me some Batman.
Yes, sir.
And that's something that we got to talk about on a podcast at some point. Is who's the best Batman of all time? As now it's delayed offside as Dubroy plays it. I know my answer.
It's got to be Ben Affleck, right?
You know what? He's not my... Out of those movies that are a complete train wreck, he's not my least favorite part of them.
Seriously?
I don't mind him. He's not great, but I don't mind him.
Who is your favorite Batman?
Well, I grew up with the Dark Knight trilogy, so,
yeah. So it's
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale for sure. Yeah, I would go with that as well.
I would put, after one movie, Robert Pattinson second.
Really?
I love that movie.
Wow.
The Batman movie's so good. I mean, that's controversial because everyone loves Michael Keaton, but
Michael Keaton was a pretty good Batman back in the 90s for sure.
there's a puck thrown cross ice. 20 seconds left here in this period. Stay tuned. We'll hear about Brad's favorite Batman at the end of the period.
I'm sure everyone's sticking around for that.
Oh, well, you might as well tell us now. 23 seconds left.
No, I would say Christian Bale as well. The first Dark Knight movie is absolute, just a groundbreaker for the genre, I think.
Yeah. Who's your least favorite Batman?
Maybe it's got to be Ben Affleck. I think I said that to kind of joke, go the opposite end of it. It's got to be Ben Affleck. I wasn't a fan of that movie at all.
No, the Superman vs. Batman and
no
Justice League movies aren't that good as well.
Some of those DC movies were pretty awful.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind them. If I had to pick an outright bad one, it's pretty. I think a lot of people will agree it's George Clooney. But even then, they brought him back in the Flash movie, like as a joke. So
right.
I think as time has gone on, people have been more kinder to him a little bit about that.
George Clooney makes a good Bruce Wayne. I don't know that he's good Batman.
Agreed.
He's that debonair guy, but yeah.
Rotundo from the point. That one's blocked up.
Superhero, I'm not sure.
Cruson, the goal scorer shorthanded, gets the puck deep into Voodoos territory. And that'll do it here for the end of the second period. It's 3-2 Beavers lead after 40 minutes of play. And tuning things back to hockey, Brad, what do we like, what didn't we like about that middle frame?
Well, so I like the pace. I like the chances. The Voodoos are all over Blind River. It's going to come down to those chances, right? The Misa junction shot, the Rotundo, and then the Dubroy. Was it a goal? Was it not a goal? So just, missed opportunities. That's going to, you kind of have to hope that in the last 20 minutes they can capitalize on a few more of those chances.
Well, it's going to come down to that as we're going to have a third period full of action here as the Voodoos look to tie things up at 3 in the third period. It's 3-2 Blind River after 40 minutes of play, and we'll be back with more on the other side of this intermission.
Average Joe's Eatery and Patio Bar is North Bay's only year-round lakefront restaurant. On the shores of beautiful Trout Lake, we have been serving delicious food and stunning views since 1999. Indulge in one of our delicious menu items or simply sit with a cocktail in hand and watch the beauty of Trout Lake before your eyes. Check us out online at averagejoes.net or visit us in person at 3501 Trout Lake Road, North Bay.
The Goalie Resiliency Podcast, hosted by Chris Dawson and Dr. Rob Graham. With player interviews new and old, goalie insights, and everything you need to know about being a netminder, this is the podcast to check out. You can subscribe at youtube.com/goalieresiliency or instagram.com/goalie_resiliency.
Why is Northern Honda servicing more cars of all makes and models? Let's count the ways. 1. Our state-of-the-art facility has award-winning technicians. 2. Northern Honda has the lowest tire price guarantee, no matter what you drive. 3. The lowest synthetic oil change guarantee, and every 5th oil change is free for all makes and models. Plus, new Honda buyers get brake pads for life. See the service difference at Northern Honda, 1250 Seymour beside Home Depot.
The Goalie Resiliency Podcast, hosted by Chris Dawson and Dr. Rob Graham. With player interviews new and old, goalie insights, and everything you need to know about being a netminder, this is the podcast to check out. You can subscribe at youtube.com/goalieresiliency or instagram.com/goalie_resiliency.
And we welcome you back inside the Powassan Sportsplex for the third period between the Blind River Beavers and the Powassan Voodoos. We'll take you around the league here in just a moment, but it's 3-2 for the Beavers as they look to keep the good times rolling and the Voodoos look to keep things moving their direction. In the NOJHL, after 40 minutes of play, the Sioux Thunderbirds are taking it to Kirkland Lake 8-1. Not a good night in KL, that's for sure. French River, after 40 minutes of play, are doubling up Espanola 4-2, and it's 1-0 for Iroquois Falls midway through the second period against the Sioux Eagles. Now, of course, with hockey season starting, it's fantasy hockey everywhere. I mean, Brad and I are in a league together. We're actually matched up this week right now.
Yeah, it's not going well.
For you. But I'll get to my point here in just a moment as we're getting set for the opening draw, and we do. Russo wins it down. The Beavers in their road white jerseys are going left to right, and the Voodoos in their home greens are going right to left as Rotundo wills the puck into Beavers territory. And now that'll go for offside. Where I was going with that is I'm in a media pool here in North Bay with general manager of the Voodoos, Chris Dawson, who's in third. I'm currently in sixth, but I just wanted to point out Nathan Pelche is tied for 9th behind me. Jackson Smith is tied for 11th behind me. Caleb Dawson is tied for 11th behind me. And Mason Rotundo is bringing up the rear with 39 points so far in last place.
Just call them all out live on air.
That's what I love. That's what I'm here to do.
They'll love that.
I told them straight up. When we picked the teams, I said that's exactly what's going to happen. As King into Voodoo's territory, takes the shot, and it's blocked by a body and out of Voodoo's territory. To be fair, Caleb Dawson usually wins the pool, so I got to get my lumps in one.
Yeah, for sure.
I know I'm not going to win. He's going to win, 100%.
Yeah.
Kratz. Back for McKillop.
Well, I should have won our pool last year, Courtney, but I ran into a red-hot Harrison Clements in the final.
I know. What a guy,
Who managed to sneak that one out.
Did you notice what his profile picture is this year in the group?
No.
He changed it to a trophy.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
I was cheering for both you guys because I'd given you guys all my good players except for Austin Matthews.
We gave you all our draft picks. That's why you're running it this year.
I'm hoping to.
Yeah.
It's puck down the ice, and that'll go for Noah. No icing as Gibson beats it down. Now it's Dawson with the puck. He loses it to King, though. King back into Voodoo's territory. Takes a shot towards the net. That one was just tipped up by Kratz and covered up by Seibel.
King's got those edges. He can move quickly when he's got to change direction. That was a quick little burst. He was from a standstill, had to turn to his right entering the zone because he had to wait for his teammate to get back on side, and somehow still managed to get in ahead of the defender and get a little shot on net there that Seibel covered up for a faceoff.
Well, you don't luck into 10 goals in 13 games coming into the night.
You certainly do not.
Now, that's over a 50 goal pace here in the NOJHL, and you only play 50-odd games.
That's right.
So
he's dangerous is what you're trying to say.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd stay away from him. As the puck is left behind the Voodoo's net, Misa gets it up for Schunborn. Schunborn had it off his stick, and Allen picks it up now and goes the other way. Hill quickly to his man McKindu, and back into Callaway, picks it up in his own zone. To box with it as the puck squirts out front of the Voodoo's net, and now it's out of harm's way, at least into the corner for DeCallaway. DeCallaway Cross ice to Call. Call flips it back in. And Allen had it off his glove, and it rolls into Dunham Fox. And he's going to cover things up and stop the game for a brief moment.
I don't think that'll count as a shot, so the Voodoos have yet to get on the shot counter yet this period. So
neither team has.
That's right. So hopefully the Voodoos can break that now as we have a face-off to the left of Dunham Fox.
Dubroy in for the draw. Has Deniz behind him for a quick shot opportunity if he can get it. The Voodoos love this play. Dubroy doesn't win the draw though, as the Beavers get it up and out of the zone, and that'll roll down the ice, and Rive will beat it out. No icing though, as the puck is back to the blue line and sent back in. Coleman with the puck to Ellard. Ellard down the ice, gets it to Dubroy. Dubroy in on a 2-on-1, goes cross ice to Deniz. How did he not get that one in?
Oh my goodness, how did that not go in?
I don't even know if Dunham Fox even got a piece of that. As from our angle, it looked like it just went behind the net.
Dubroy's been setting everybody up tonight.
And he might have scored.
That's right.
Puck out front. Now the Beavers with a good chance there, but a good block of the stick makes the puck go the other way. McIsaac with it now. Gains the red line, dumps it in to chase after. Now it's Russo with the puck. Battling for it. It pokes free. McQueen battling for it, but now Russo gets to it on the wall as it hits a body and hits the roof of the Sportsplex, so we're out of play.
We've talked about missed opportunities that the Voodoos had in the second period. Another one right there. Gorgeous 2-on-1. Dubroy with the gorgeous pass and just could not finish. But I think if you're going to try and take a positive from this, Courtney, is the fact that, yeah, they're missed opportunities, but they are opportunities. So the law of averages says at some point, one or two of these has to go in.
You would hope so, at some point.
Just so many great opportunities.
Sadeh takes a shot. That one's off of the skate of Cowell, and now the puck sent down the ice, but not through the neutral zone by Powassan as the Beavers pick it up. They try to get it back in. They do. They flip it back in. Now Rive with it. Rive near side to Cowell off his skate, and just kept in. No, they say it's out, and off the skate of a Beaver player, so we'll get a stoppage here. That's Gibson that had it.
Did come out by a skate play for
Sheridan,
sure, so we'll get a change here for the Voodoos. Get Dubroy back on the ice. He's feeling it tonight, so get him out there as much as he can, I think, if you're Peter Goulet.
He's definitely been impressive for sure.
Oh, he's all around it.
Now Dawson tries to chase after the puck. And the puck back down through the neutral zone. Sheridan missed that though. But now he picks it up. Sharp angle shot on goal. And Seibel kicks that one aside. Dawson with it. Down the ice, Dunham Fox got a piece of it. And now the puck down. No icing though, as Rotundo touched it up. McKillop behind his net. Now McLaughlin gets to it. Dawson knocks it out of the zone. And Sadeh gets to it. Picks it up, slows things down behind his net. As he just lets time go, and the Beavers, I think, will be more than content to kill as much time as they can here in this period. You might want to get another goal just for insurance. The time is on their side right now. Dawson with the puck, sends it down the ice. Allen gets to it in his own zone. And now McKillop picks it up. McKillop twists and turns. He gets the puck deep into his own zone. His pass cross ice was nearly picked off by Lux. And now Rotundo plays it back behind his back to McKillop. McKillop down for Schunborn. Schunborn, I think, missed that, but they'll get the benefit of the doubt, and no icing call on that one. As the puck comes out, and Dunham Fox will just cover it up.
You mentioned the out-of-town scoreboard. The French River Rapids actually winning tonight against Espanola. The next game for these Voodoos is in French River against those Rapids. The Rapids currently in 9th place in the standings, just below the Powassan Voodoos, and obviously French River looking to put last season behind them that saw them fall well below, where they wanted to be for sure anyway.
Puck thrown towards the net by DeCallaway and tipped wide. And well, the Rapids, the last home game the Voodoos played was a loss to the Rapids here at the Sportsplex.
They look like they're going to be a little bit better this year for sure.
King flips the puck into Voodoos territory. Kratz gets to it. And then he takes out his man, and Cybele in the process, but everyone's good. King.
Levi Lux introduces himself to Cybele.
Now twisting and turning the Beavers into offensive zone. Hurst sends it back in for King. Now Lux with the puck on the half wall. Lux battles for it, loses possession though as DeCalloway picks it up. DeCalloway for Hurst. Hurst throws it in, and that one's going to be a save for Cybele in the chest, and we'll get a stoppage of play here.
DeCalloway, nice play to break up the cycle that Blind River had going on the near side, but is a little bit weaker on the puck than he probably would have liked to be on the far side, and unable to clear it past the Blind River defender. You want him to be a little bit harder on that clear out if that's the route you're going to take with it.
Shots are 24-24 here in this third period. 5 minutes and almost 45 seconds gone in this third frame. Beavers up 3-2. DuBrois tries to chip it out of the zone, and it just died as soon as it hits the board, so it didn't go anywhere. Now McIsaac knocks it in for DeBox. DeBox throws it around. It's off the end wall, or off the boards rather, and sent towards the net. Ellard sends it down the ice. McIsaac got a glove on it. Now he has two Voodoos all over him. DuBrois nearly got a chance to get the puck away from him.
Somehow McIsaac still came away with that puck after he had no idea where it was.
He was in his feet for sure, and yeah, like you said, no idea. Now the Beavers again try to set up shop. Takes the shot, stopped there by Cybele. And now a good healthy whack after the whistle by Rive on his man. And you can hear it though, it's all shin pads. You can hear it from here.
Yeah. Nice glove save there by Cybele to regroup there, get a change for his guys, and we'll have a face-off to his right. He's looked solid tonight for sure. Both goalies. This is a great game in all facets. I have yet to see really anything that I don't like about this game. Courtney, what about you?
I can't say there's nothing I don't like about this game. I'd like the Voodoos to be able to bury a couple of chances, but
yeah, minus the bad bounces. Yeah,
but it's been a great game, and
it has.
For you, I'm sure it's been extra special, like you said, first game in a while. So
I've missed it.
Cowell with the puck. Yeah, but when you got the views of your new house, I don't think you're missing it too much.
Right on Lake Nosbonsing here in Corbeil, just a couple minutes down the road from Powassan, where we currently are.
Yeah, can't complain too
We're
much
loving
of
it.
that. Puck on the far side now in Voodoo's territory. Pelche trying to do his darndest to get it out. He does. And the puck flipped back down towards the Voodoo zone. Coleman battling for it, taken to the ice. Got the puck though to Russo. And the puck comes out once again with Russo getting it up for Pelche. Pelche down to a knee, but he still has the puck. Now he gets it out for Cowell, who's knocked over.
Great hit by Duke Shire. Cowell was going to have a nice shot in the slot there, but he gets upended.
Now out for Pelche with a shot, and that one just sails wide. Now sharp angle chance. Cowell didn't hit the net though. And the puck's going to sail all the way down to Voodoo's territory for Cybele to play the puck. Rotundo picks it up in his own zone. Doesn't like what he saw, so he fakes out Duke Shire. Now he picks up the puck and goes from behind his net. Rotundo, his backhand pass was nearly picked off there as it just sat in the slot.
He's tried that backhand pass a few times this game and has usually worked, but that time it did not, and that's not a place you want to try a cheeky pass like that right in front of your own net.
No, bad place for sure, especially when it just sticks in the slot.
Exactly.
Like that. Now puck kept in for Powassan, because that's Kratz on the far side. Kratz going behind the net. Kratz scored the second goal for Powassan here on a gorgeous goal on a breakaway or semi-breakaway to on a power play.
It was a pretty play for sure. What an effort the new Voodoo made there.
King tries to will himself all the way down to Voodoo's territory, and then Dawson got it, but now it's picked up by King and thrown towards the net, kicked aside by Cybele. And now going the other way, Dawson walks in. Dawson out front. No, Bradley would have had a tap in.
The redirect almost went in. It hit off a defender's skate, I think.
Now back out front again. The Voodoos with a chance. Dunham Fox with the save. And now the puck comes out as we're getting into a little bit of a scrap here with Bradley.
Uh-oh.
The gloves coming off, helmet's coming off as he takes his man down. That's Lux knocked to the ice. You don't see that very often in this league.
You do not.
Heath Bradley, gloves everywhere, with a decisive blow on Lux, knocking him to the ice.
Lux landed a few glove hand shots to Bradley, but Bradley scores the takedown. And what a great name. Bradley
and Lux both spirited effort there, but Bradley eventually took him down. Like you said, Bradley got a few gloves
to the face,
and now you're going to see the Voodoos players who aren't playing are going to go into the dressing room to see Bradley after that one.
Dap him up a little bit for the takedown, for sure.
So that's going to be the game for both Bradley and Lux.
Yeah, 11 minutes and change here left.
That'll be the game. Well, I think it's an automatic ejection in the NOJHL now.
Oh, okay.
Which, again, you don't see very often because everyone has full face cages, right?
So basically you're saying you're only going to really see fights in late in the third period now if it's an automatic ejection.
Yeah, pretty much. This game has it all.
Little bit of everything for the folks watching here tonight.
Shot on net, stopped by Dunham Fox.
And the folks watching at home on Flow Hockey.
As now the puck comes in, big save there by Dunham Fox, and he somehow holds on to that. As the Voodoos trying to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, on net.
Well, that's just it. At this point, when you're down, you got a half a period to go. Being cute kind of goes out the window, and you just want to try and throw everything you can at Dunham Fox and just hope something goes in because, like we said, those chances previously in the second period, posts and goals that may have been goals, may have not been goals, just throw everything at him.
Dunham Fox had the puck roll on him by Cowell as he just calmly sweeps it away. And the Beavers trying to get back out of their zone. Can't quite get out as Schunborn with a good stick keeps it in. Now Cowell walks in. Cowell, sharp angle. Tried to find it out front. Couldn't get to his man, though. And down the ice the puck goes to Callaway with it in his own zone. Flips it out into the neutral zone. Cowell gets to it. Cowell with it. Walks through. Tries to find Schunborn, but it was in his feet again. And now going the other way is Furman. Furman walks in. Stopped up on the far side, gets it out for McIsaac. McIsaac with the shot, and that one goes wide.
Over the right pad of Cybele, but just missed.
Now Rive taken to the ice hard. His stick goes flying up in the air.
And that's going to be another Voodoos power play.
That will be interference against the Beavers. So now the Voodoos will go to a power play here. They've scored one power play goal already tonight with Kratz on a gorgeous chance.
Sade with the huge hit on Rive down in the corner there, but Rive didn't have the puck, and you can't do that.
Nope, that is illegal for sure. 3-2, Beavers lead. Voodoos with a chance here now with the man advantage.
Yeah, here we go, Courtney. This is if the Voodoos are going to tie this game, here's probably the best chance they're going to get.
Russo for the draw. It's lost to Lafon, but now Russo still has a chance behind the net. Battling for it. The Beavers get away with it, though, into Callaway, who's pinching. Doesn't quite get to it. Now it's a good chance there for McQueen, but it was just out of his reach. And Kratz picks it up in his own zone. 10 minutes left here for the Voodoos to try and tie it. To Callaway. Down the ice, Russo got a piece of it, but it's going to get knocked out of the zone and sent right back down into Voodoos territory. Cybele leaves it for Kratz. And Kratz picks it up behind his net and goes for a skate. Kratz walks in, stops up at the point. Tries to go around his man on the half wall. He still has the puck, though, but now it's tied up by the Beavers. Russo in there as well. Voodoos try to will it into the corner. They do as Cowell comes away with it, but now Cowell knocked off the puck. Callaway picks it up at the half wall. And still battling for it on the half wall. Less than a minute on the man advantage now. Cowell still trying to get to it. He's rubbed off the puck. And now the puck goes all the way down into Voodoos territory again. And Dawson will be the first one on it as he picks it up off a line change. Caleb Dawson with some speed through the neutral zone. Dawson going for a skate behind the net. Out front, no one was there as he tried to find Call. And Call was on the doorstep, but it just missed his stick.
And missed everybody. Sails out of the offensive zone.
Now Rotundo sends it in. It goes around the perimeter. And it comes out and out of play by the Beavers. So we'll get a stoppage here with a few seconds remaining on this man advantage. 8:42 left in the third.
Dubroy will take an offensive zone draw here to the right of Dunham Fox. And I think, you know, Allard and Kratz have scored the goals for the Voodoos tonight, but I think Dubroy's been the best player on the ice. He's been all around it. He has an assist. He assisted on Allard's goal. I think Dubroy, I've been really impressed with Callaway. But Caden Dubroy having himself a game, and hopefully he can tie it here.
Well, he thought he had tied it in the second.
Certainly did.
Misa now with the puck. Gets it back. Sharp angle chance from the corner as Rotundo was sneaking in to tip it in. Couldn't quite get the goal. Now Rotundo goes for a skate. Stops up, takes a shot. That one's stopped by a body in front. Now the Beavers are back to 5-on-5 as they take the puck down. It's McKindu. Stops up, throws the puck through the middle of the ice. Rotundo is going to get to it though on the far side as he throws a hit. And now Call with it. Call. Got it to DuBroy. DuBroy able to knock it off his body and out of the zone. Now Cruson with it. Near side to McQueen. McQueen walks in, takes a shot, kicked aside by Seibel. And the puck out for Deniz. Deniz sends the puck back in. It goes all the way around the end wall. McKillop picks it up, and he sends it into the corner. McKillop lost it, though. Now as the Beavers try to send it out of the zone, and that'll hit off the roof and out of play, so the Voodoos will get another offensive zone draw. And that doesn't bring us to our mid-period break.
It doesn't bring us. I thought it was going to bring us to our mid-period break.
No, this is the second time now where we've been befuddled.
Voodoos have another offensive zone draw here, and hopefully Schunborn can.
Oh,
are we getting it now? Yeah.
Yep. So we'll be back with the final portion of this third period on the other side of this.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Average Joe's Eatery. Average Joe's, where we want your experience here to be a happy one. 3501 Trout Lake Road.
And then they decided against it as soon as we went to break. So here we are, but we didn't miss anything.
Well, we'll pop the ad again there in a sec when you do call it.
Well, I already played the ad, so we could just
talk through it.
Yeah. Look at that. We're getting some time to talk about fun stuff.
Like Batman and football and
other
maybe something else.
Other really important hockey subjects.
Obviously, yeah.
Doesn't get much more important than football and Batman as Schunborn knocks his man down. They teach us good up here in Powassan.
Only the essentials for our listeners here tonight.
Yep. McIsaac with a nifty move, gets around his man. Down the ice, Dukeshire gets to it. Dukeshire, sharp angle chance off the skate of Rive. And now the puck far side, kicked away by Seibel. And now the Voodoos go the other way. Pelche in the corner, takes a spill. But Russo gets to it, gets it back to Coleman. Coleman over for Cowell, off the crossbar and in!
Absolute snipe, Courtney.
Caden Cowell ties the game at 3. What a goal by 22 with his 4th of the season.
Pelche makes a gorgeous play to dodge a hit to gain the zone on the near boards, maintains possession, gets the puck back to the point for for Coleman, who makes a nifty pass down low to Cowell. Cowell streaks in an absolute snipe over the shoulder of Dunham Fox, and we've got a tie game here, Courtney. 6:40 to go. Wow, what a game.
One thing that's really come on in this past month for the Voodoos is the chemistry between Russo, Pelche, and Cowell.
On full display there.
And they helped the Voodoos immensely against the Cubs in Sudbury at the NOJHL Showcase. And Caden Cowell, it's just his 4th goal of the season, but 13th point already, as now we've come to our mid-period break. And wow, what a goal as, my God.
What a nifty pass down low by Coleman, though, to see him just corner of his eye out of his peripheral vision there.
And then that was the definition of bar down.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable shot. And I don't know what goaltender Dunham Fox is doing here for Blind River, but he's out at the hash marks. And
he's been doing this every mid-period break.
Okay.
It's the Qui-Gon Jinn. That's what I've been thinking about it in my head. Like,
okay.
If you remember Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Right.
Useless information coming up. Qui-Gon Jinn, when he's fighting Darth Maul, every time that he was stuck by the laser barrier, would meditate.
Okay.
And sit on his knees and meditate. And then, of course, it didn't really do him so well because he got killed like 5 seconds later. But
we know goalies are a super superstitious bunch, though. So, hey, man, whatever works for you. I thought he was just mad about the goal that just went in.
No, he's been doing that every break.
Okay, then.
Yeah, whatever works best
whatever
for you.
Works
I guess,
for you,
so.
Man.
3-3 games, 6:29 left in this third period. Buckle up, folks. It's only going to be more intense from this moment on out.
Should be a wild 6:27 here left.
Pelche off the draw, near side to Coleman, as this line's back out here again that just scored the goal. Cross ice, Pelche picks it up at the red line, tries to dump it in, a couple of times, but he fanned on the puck as it's been bouncing all over the place here. Now Cowell gets it in, battling with Allen. Big hit against the boards there, but it's back to Coleman, who couldn't hold the line as it was just out of his reach. The Callaway again. Sends the puck down the ice. Dunham Fox is just going to cover things up, and Cowell was right on the doorstep there.
Yeah, smartly covered that up because Cowell was the first man in on that puck, so you definitely don't want to play that.
Oh, no, not the hot hand, that's for sure.
Definitely not. And, I mean, if they've got the legs, keep them out there.
Yeah.
This is the line that's gonna win it for you.
Well, it's his proverbial second line here. Dubroy, Dawson, and now they have Deniz on the wing with them. As Deniz nearly buried a gorgeous chance earlier this frame as well.
A little bit of line shuffling. It seems to be working for the Powassan Voodoos.
Hill with the puck, flips it in. You don't see Dubroy and Dawson ever very far away from each other, though.
No, they've got good chemistry with each other for sure.
As Seibel is just knocked down, and that'll be a penalty for sure. As Seibel's it's gonna go for high sticking, but Seibel went to the ice. We saw that in Sudbury too. A player went by Seibel and kind of slew-footed him.
His defenseman read the box, checking on him there. I think he's okay.
He looks okay. Well, if anyone's gonna have the most equipment for a spill, it's gonna be a goaltender.
One guy's got to take a spill. That's the guy you want, but you don't want anyone colliding with your goaltender ever.
No. So now the Voodoos have the chance to take the lead on the man advantage. Of course, if you remember, though, they did give up a shorthanded goal in this game as well.
Yeah.
Dubroy for the draw. It's won by the Beavers, as that's Duke Shire who scored a goal for the Beavers in this game. And they send the puck down the ice. Seibel out to play it. Leaves it, though, for Dawson to pick up. 5.5 minutes left in this third period. Shots are knotted up at 28 apiece.
Duke spying there, not letting the Powassan Voodoos get out from behind their own net.
Rotundo with some speed through the neutral zone. Stops up, gets the puck in deep. And Duke Shire gets to it, but can't quite get it out of the zone as the puck is just stuck there in the slot. Now it's a good chance here for the Beavers as a good glove got it down the ice. Now Duke Shire comes in, sharp angle. Seibel with the save. And now we'll get another stoppage here, as that's going to be a penalty against Powassan for high sticking as well. So we'll have 4-on-4 here for just over a minute. And then the Beavers will have a shortened power play.
Who's that going to the box for Powassan? It must be Dawson.
It's Dawson.
Leading his team in penalty minutes this year. That's 14 for him now.
I don't know if that's a stat you want to be leading in.
Probably not. Not the one he wants to be leading in, but you know what? Just means he's passionate out there, so coach will take that.
Beavers walking in, takes the shot. Seibel, another big save there for the goaltender from British Columbia. As that'll be a big save there for the netminder. 4:55 left in the third period.
Passionate but disciplined. You got to be able to find that balance. Caleb Dawson's stick gets away from him there. So a little 4-on-4 hockey. We saw 4-on-4 hockey. What was it? The end of the first period. We saw that as well.
We did. Yes.
A little bit more open ice here. So hopefully we see some offense.
Callaway plays it around. It'll come up to Pelche at the blue line. Pelche for Kratz. We've seen him go for escape before.
We certainly have.
As he lost the handle on it, though, now. And McKindu with it in his own zone. Down the ice, McKindu up for King. King walks in. That'll be offside right there.
McKindu is about 3 steps offside.
The linesman on the ice called it, and the linesman right next to me or up here when Brad Brooks called it.
Eagle Eye Brooks up here. Don't worry, I got you guys. Yeah.
Eagles, Eagle Eye.
Hey, it fits.
Look at you. 3-3 with 4:35 left here. Still some 4-on-4 for a few seconds. As DeBox gets it off the draw. DeBox plays it over for Cowell, who's tied the game here in the third period. Now they get to Russo. Russo sends the puck in, and they'll have to chase after as DeBox gets to it on the near side. DeBox battling for it with Cowell. However, they couldn't quite get to it as the Beavers got it away from them. Now McIsaac with it. On the near side, King on the half wall, dipsy doodles around his man and goes cross ice. Sade. Near side now to McIsaac. McIsaac stood up at the blue line, couldn't get in. Now McQueen walking in. It goes around behind the net. Rive battling for it, lost the possession though. And now the Voodoos try to get out of their zone, and they do, only momentarily. Still a few seconds left on the power play, as now it's 5-on-4 for the Beavers.
It's a long shift for the Voodoos players out there now, though. Russo's got to get off. He's got to be tired.
DeBox sends it down the ice.
There
And
he goes.
speaking of getting off, that's exactly what the Voodoos are going to be able to do right there, as the Beavers still 20 seconds on the power play. Pelche behind his net. Gets it all the way down the ice. And that's going to hit off the corner, and Dunham Fox will have to play it. 10 seconds remain now on the man advantage. It doesn't look like the Beavers are going to get another chance on the power play here as they set up shop. Gibson. Good play there by Pelche to negate that chance. As now Gibson through the neutral zone as Dawson's back out on the ice. Gibson takes the shot, and another save there by Seibel, his 31st shot against in this one.
Calmly snared by Seibel there. We got 3-3, period 3 with 3 minutes to go. Courtney, what a game.
What a game indeed, Brad. We've been talking about how fun it's been right off the hop. And again, each second that shaves off the clock, it gets to be that much bigger the next goal.
You know, it's been so good. 60 minutes might not be enough. I might be down for a little extra time.
I think the players might be too, but they might try also at the same time to finish it first. As we'll have to see.
Yeah, they probably feel a little bit differently than I do.
Yeah, they're probably like, you know what, we just take the 2 points, please.
Let's just, get out of here.
Especially because every point matters so much now.
Right.
As now coming in, taking the shot. As that was Call on that one. Dunham Fox with a big save.
Call had a gift. That puck just kind of found him in the offensive zone. Somehow got through all the Blind River defenders, and he gets a shot off. But Dunham Fox is equal to the task yet again, as he has been pretty well most of this game. 31-29 are the shots, so pretty even game, I'd say.
Even in every aspect.
Yeah, chances, shots, penalties, I think, pretty close.
Misa off the draw.
And goals, the most important aspect.
And now it's flipped cross ice by the Voodoos, but that's going to be McIsaac who picks it up in his own zone, goes cross ice, and the Beavers are off to the races. Another chance just wide of the net. Back to McIsaac, who just floats it towards the behind the net. Now a good chance there, as that's going to go for high sticking and out of the zone, as that was Blind River who had a high stick on the puck.
If it wasn't a high stick, it looked like it might have been a hand pass. So I think either way, that one was getting whistled dead.
Yeah, I would have called it the hand pass at first, but
yeah,
they've signaled the high stick, so.
Look at you. You got a set of eagle eyes on you there.
Sometimes. Only sometimes. My name's not Bill, though, so my favorite football team doesn't really fit.
That's, yeah, true.
I'm sorry, Brad, I'm not an Eagles fan, so it doesn't really work as well.
We'll convert you eventually.
Anybody but the Chiefs at this point.
Yeah, that's right.
Anybody but that team that Taylor's boyfriend plays for. Football's boring. Go Taylor's boyfriend. Now here's a guy.
Didn't know you were a Swiftie.
No, not even close.
Here's a guy.
I don't even think there's a Taylor Swift song on my phone. Now the puck out. Hurst sends and throws it back. Took a weird bounce. Seibel had to be eagle-eyed on that one. As it nearly came out front. Now McIsaac in his own zone. McIsaac down the ice off the skate of a Voodoo player. That's DeBox. And sent right back into Voodoo's territory. Seibel plays it to DeBox. 1.5 minutes left here in this third period. Knotted up at 3. Russo tries to flip the puck down the ice. It didn't go. The first meeting between these two teams was a 2-1 victory for Powassan. This one tied at 3, so.
They've doubled that goal output this game so far.
They have indeed.
And we're due for one more for sure.
Rive to DeBroy. DeBroy got it to DeCallaway, but DeCallaway's tip chance went right to a Beaver player. Now Dukeshire walks in. Less than a minute left in this third period. DeBroy picks it up. Looking down the ice, he goes to the middle of the ice for Rive. Rive gets it to Ellard. Ellard diving, makes the shot, and Dunham Fox with the save there.
You are kidding me with that pass. That was a brilliant backhand pass by Rive to Springham, and just can't bury it. But what another chance here in the final minute for the Voodoos.
Caleb Ellard with a diving chance.
Looking for his second of the game.
Couldn't quite get it there. Oh my goodness.
You're not going to see a better grade A opportunity than that. That's a nice save by Dunham Fox. Keep this game tied.
As we get set for another draw here, Russo. It's won by the Beavers, though. Sade with it behind his net. 40 seconds left in this third period. Sadeh with the puck. Comes out of his zone with it, gets it to Dukeshire. Dukeshire down the ice. Kicked it on net. Seibel covers it up and makes the save.
Absolute yard sale in front of Seibel here, but he hangs on. Some more pushing and shoving behind the net. Kind of a theme here this game.
You think these guys like each other that much?
I don't think they're overly fond of each other, if I had to guess.
Brad, I don't know.
There it is. Courtney with his impeccable Tony Romo impersonation.
Now they're going to win the face-off and get the puck down the ice. Look at that. They won the face-off, but they put it the opposite way and it almost went on their net. 20 seconds left in this third period. I guess I can't predict plays like Tony Romo.
Not quite as good as Tony.
No. Dukeshire had the puck knocked off his stick in the neutral zone, and Russo couldn't get going.
Russo can't find the handle. He was gone.
Dukeshire took a shot. It's off a body and goes out of play. 5.5 seconds left on the clock. 3-3 in this third period. Doesn't get any better than this.
Oh, it does not. Are you not entertained? Wow, what a game.
As we're going to get a timeout here, probably to the Beavers, so that way they can plan things out a little bit accordingly on what promises to be the final face-off of the regulation.
Yeah, 5 seconds left. So who do I submit my my overtime to? We get paid a little extra for working overtime.
Matt Sukram's the one in charge of most of that stuff, so send it to him.
Okay, let's see what he says.
Yeah, I agree. What a game, though. Oh, my goodness. Now, here's the game. That has just been fantastic from start to finish.
I would pay to watch this. I would pay a lot of money to watch a hockey like this every night. It's been fantastic.
Junior A hockey doesn't get as much love in Ontario because of major junior or everywhere with the OHL. Fantastic hockey.
It really is high quality puck.
Russo in for the draw against McKindu. They didn't pull the goalie for Blind River, so they didn't load up. And now Cowell gets it, sends it down the ice, and that'll do it here for regulation. So for those of you who have not gone over the NOJHL rule book lately,
like me,
it's a little bit different. There's no more shootouts.
Educate me.
7 minutes of overtime at 3-on-3, and if the game ends at that point still tied, it's a tie.
We're back having ties.
Yep,
okay.
There's no more shootouts in the NOJHL.
Ties exist again. How about that?
7 minutes of overtime, 3-on-3.
Well, for a game this brilliant to end in a tie kind of seems like a crime. So hopefully Voodoos in 7 minutes or less can send everyone here at the Powassan Sportsplex home happy.
Both teams getting set for overtime. As we've had some great action all game long at the Sportsplex. The last time these two teams met, it was 2-1 at the NOJHL Showcase. Miles Gordon and Tyson Wilcox shared the net in that one for the Voodoos, and it was Bronx Bodner, best name in hockey.
That is a great name.
In net for the Beavers.
Bronx Bodner.
Miles Gordon no longer with the Voodoos as he's moved on to another team, but
talk about alliteration. Bronx Bodner of the Blind River Beavers.
Yeah, really. And also, if you're a big Yankees fan, Bronx Bodner is close to Bronx Bombers.
That's right, yeah.
I think everybody can agree, though, unless you're a Yankees or Dodger fan, no one wants to see that as a World Series.
No, definitely not.
My Mets are still kicking somehow, and I don't know how. But hey, at least one team I cheer for has yet to disappoint me this year.
That's right.
Well, they're about to.
Overtime about to get underway here. Sioux's beating Kirkland Lake 9-3. French River winning 6-2.
McQueen in already for Blind River as the Beavers, the team switch sides here in overtime. Beavers in their road whites are going right to left, and the Voodoos in their home greens are going left to right. And the Voodoos now on the counterattack. Russo down the ice. Gets it middle of the ice, was looking for DeBox, and that pass didn't find his man. As now LaFawn gets to it. LaFawn down the ice, gets it to Dukeshire. Dukeshire knocked off the puck, but he picks it back up. Pelche tried to get to it. Now LaFawn with it. LaFawn stops, takes a shot, blocked by DeBox. DeBox still out there after taking that block. But LaFawn gets it back into his own zone. 45 seconds gone in overtime. Dukeshire with possession now. As DeBox goes for a quick change, now Pelche gets it in the offensive zone on a pickoff. Takes the shot. Dunham Fox with a big save there. Now going the other way is Dukeshire. Dukeshire's been out there for a while. Takes the shot. Blocked by Dubroy. And now Kratz gets to it. Kratz from his own zone goes for a skate. Kratz walks in. Sharp angle. He's stopped off the puck in the far side corner in Beavers territory. Now it's up for Sadeh. They can have a 2-on-1 here if they hurry. Sadeh goes cross ice. Dawson takes the pass away. Sharp angle chance by Sadeh is turned aside by Seibel. Now Dawson with the puck. Goes behind his net. Dubroy, who's gassed after trying to come back on that, goes off for a quick change. So does Kratz. Now it's Misa along with Rive out there with Dawson.
Won't be long until we see Dubroy back on the ice, so Courtney.
Misa back with the puck again. Nearly had himself stripped of the puck, but instead he gets it into Beavers territory. Misa stops up. Call out on the ice to replace Dawson now. Misa doesn't like what he sees, so he carries it back out to the neutral zone. Leaves it for Call. Call with an inside, or with an edge. Walks in, takes the shot, and Dunham Fox with a big save on that one.
Oh, I love 3-on-3 hockey, Courtney.
It's exciting, that's for sure. Now we got an icing call here against the Beavers. As I should say, Call had the outside edge, not the inside edge.
And as I was saying elsewhere in the notes tonight, the Sioux putting the finishing touches on a 9-3 win over Kirkland Lake right now. The French River Rapids are 2 minutes away from a 6-2 win over Espanola, and the Sioux Eagles are tied with Iroquois Falls 1-1. They're halfway through the third. They might have overtime tonight too.
The Callaway off the draw, takes the shot. Dunham Fox with the save as he makes a big one. 4.5 minutes left here in this overtime. King goes outside, stops up, goes cross ice, big chance, they score!
That's so pretty.
The Beavers with a beautiful goal to send their fans home happy on a good chance there. Oh my goodness, what a goal by Blind River to win it. It's 4-3 for the Beavers.
That stings, but at least Powassan gets a point, but unbelievable pass by McIndoe to set up his partner there, and really nothing Seibel could do on the beat. That's a great game though, Courtney.
What a game here at the NOJHL. What a game here at the Powassan Sportsplex. What a game between these two teams, as the Voodoos finding themselves on the wrong end of overtime a couple of times now this month, but still picking up ever important points.
That's it. I mean, if you got to take some positives away, I mean, Powassan probably could have had about 8 goals tonight, but you know what? At least you get the point in the standings, and on to next Friday.
Shots on goal finish at 33 apiece for this one. So again, both teams deadlocked in just about every single way. Dunham Fox came to play. Seibel came to play. Caden Dubroy came to play. Owen King came to play. Both teams came to play.
Lucas DeCallaway came to play. Had a heck of a game on the back end for the Voodoos.
Marcus Kratz looking great as well.
Nick McIsaac was a rock on the back end for Blind River all game.
Well, that'll do it for this one, though. Brad, the final thoughts before we wrap things up?
That's hockey. Let's do that hockey. That was something.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, if you have to go a while without watching hockey, your first game back watching some live hockey, that's the hockey that you want to see. Unbelievable game, back and forth pace, chances, goals at both ends, great play, not too many mistakes, and just fantastic hockey. What do you think?
I can't really sum it up better. Yeah, it was fine.
It's fine.
I can't really sum it up better than you did right there. So I'll let that be the lasting impact right there. Again, pleasure doing business with you, Brad Brooks.
Always a pleasure to be here, sir.
Check them out on the NFLA, and of course, check out a new Frontline podcast coming this week as well. We'll be back in action, of course, next Friday as the Voodoos host the French River Rapids. That should be fun. It's going to be weird having Voodoos hockey here on back-to-back weeks after going so long without a game. But that'll about do it here from the Sportsplex. Blind River with a 4-3 victory in overtime over the Powassan Voodoos. And as usual, keep your eye on the front line.
Welcome to the Clubhouse by Gateway Golf. Located on Oak Street East in North Bay, with over 200 plus real-time courses, simulator arcade games, and delicious eats, the Clubhouse is North Bay's newest social hangout. You can book times now at gatewaygolf.ca or come visit at 245 Oak Street East in North Bay, Ontario. The Goalie Resiliency Podcast, hosted by Chris Dawson and Dr. Rob Graham. With player interviews new and old, goalie insights, and everything you need to know about being a netminder, this is the podcast to check out. You can subscribe at youtube.com/goalie resiliency or instagram.com/goalie_resiliency.